Fez.
Oh, it's game time!
All right, hats on, kids.
Everybody be nervous.
Not disturb.
Try to stay alive.
Yeah. Okay. Last time in our roleplay heavy session, we said goodbye to Tuzard, who left with Roland and Gideon and Esmeralda and Vath. Together they joined up and formed their own adventuring group, tentatively known as the Reformers. Probably they might change it to the Reformed, but we'll see.
I mean, God's willing.
Yes. And they have set out at Roland's behest to find some relics relating to his past, and so on and so forth. And they are venturing out, and you've dropped them off in one of the smaller cities or smaller towns in the kingdom of Etus. And you took back to the air. And
Brad bought beer.
Yes, oh my god.
Beer.
Brand beer.
Don't forget
Beer
the
brand.
beer.
And so Brad did that.
Beer brand ale.
In an effort to make friends, I'm not sure if it worked, but here we are. And then as you proceeded west to towards the unicorn's lair, where's my map? You guys got the maps right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, I saw
Yes.
it online.
Okay.
Yes.
I saw the map in the email.
I didn't print
Expos.
it because I'm silly.
Cool.
I'm very fond of God's
God
Blood Meadow, which is
I like Mamball.
Yeah,
number
we were
five.
chatting about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the equator?
Nothing
here.
bad.
Never
happened.
No,
God
it's got to be
before.
fine.
It's
man.
not
Everything's
never
so
been a queerish thing. But, okay, so as you,
Guys,
I didn't have a
guys.
name for it, but you are currently in the floating earth moat belt called Gaia's Belt, which is where the air unicorn is. And but as you approach, you were accosted by the sky sirens, these sort of half wind, half humanoid figures that had an alluring song, which most of you passed, except for Thirkir. And as you took the airship and navigated away from them, they were also scared off by a large, dragony type of thing called a sky swimmer, which is basically a huge mouth with a long tail. And through a couple clever maneuvers and a good roll from Brod, you took the ship down through what looks like the belt that is swirling, and you managed to evade the sky swimmer as it kind of went back to its lair. But as you righted the ship and went towards the center, towards the unicorn, there is appearing out of, like, carved out of cloud and storm and lightning, is a writhing worm that seems to encapsulate or surround itself around a central electric tower. And on top of that tower is, thanks to Nolo's eagle-eye perception of a nat 20 at that moment, the air unicorn, cerulean kind of coloring, puffy white clouds for its mane and hooves, except a shock of lightning on it for a horn. It is also pregnant. And whatever, so this beast, this large gargantuan, it looks like a large dragon, but without the arms and legs. It's just like a large snake with a huge dragony head, and on each side, all the way around, are like little wings attached to its cloud-like body. And it ripples with thunder and lightning, and all around you, the wind is blowing, and it's picking up the smaller sections of earth motes and spinning around in like almost a cyclone or a hurricane kind of thing, creating almost like this spinning asteroid field, which you are currently in. There's also rain, and lots of it. It's kind of blowing sideways in the heavy wind. Lightning strikes here and there, and it strikes the land below you, peppering it with craters. And the beast notices your presence and launched this tremendous gale force attack from 1 mile away, which damaged the ship, damaged a few guys on the deck, and forced many of you to make the dexterity saving throw. I think few of you who did pass. Soot, who I think failed, is still flying. But
Yeah, I flew off because I had a wild shape.
turned into
of a
wild
giant
shape.
eagle, Yeah.
So just to a couple other housekeeping things. The Gaia's belt bit. This does wrap all the way around the planet. So it's a series of earth motes that go all the way across the planet.
I love everything about that.
Like a low hanging, like actual
Saturn's ring.
like ring,
Yeah.
like planetary rings.
Yeah, and they are varying
Yeah.
sizes, varying shapes.
So cool.
There are large ones, all the whole kind of bit.
How did you come up with that?
Huh?
Sorry, how did you come up with that? That's cool.
I just started. I was like, "What's cool? That's cool. Let's do that." And other, so this is not exactly the scale, but so you guys are just in this general vicinity, this area. The center of the storm, which is that large lightning worm, that's in this area. So once you get through here, then the rest of the stuff comes into play if you choose to go those directions.
Hold the map up at the end.
Yeah. There's a few towns, the Glen, the things that. But anywho, if you wish to check that out or have any questions, that's cool. So, let us pick up where we left off. You are. Let me change the music. Oh, where's it? There we go. So.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
silent.
that sounds appropriate. Yeah.
Yes, this is. So in the center of this tumultuous storm of a hurricane, lightning strikes cascading down, destroying bits of land below. Even at this distance, you plumes of dust and smoke spew up from the land below. And even the land below looks like farmland, but it's very flat. It has a lot of waving grasses that look very long and lush and tall from this distance. The thing seems to constrict around the tower, tightening its grasp. The unicorn, even still almost frozen in almost like a stasis kind of mode or position. It can't tell from this distance how it looks or how it's doing, but it is not moving. Okay. You guys are currently flying. I need you are at the helm, right?
Yes,
What?
Brad is
The
got.
spider coming down right next
There's
to you.
a spider. Oh yeah!
Just thought you
Whoa!
wanna know.
That's a
Very
pretty
cool.
long, dangly spider.
He's going up.
He's fine. Okay.
He's fine. He's fine.
Sorry.
Yeah. Brad's at the helm. Please make a survival check to steer the ship due to high winds.
Oh, the winds are so high.
My familiar's still on your
Oh.
tiller. He'll give you help.
Okay. That was worse.
That was worse.
That was
a
one.
lot worse. But
Okay,
we
good.
could have
With
rolled
the
the one
three
first,
instead,
you
that's
know?
true.
Here.
Hopefully you get blown back towards where I am.
6.
Total?
Yeah.
We're all gonna die.
Okay. So as you are riding the ship, you manage to avoid a few of those smaller earth motes in the high winds, but the wind kind of catches you, and you accidentally crank the ship a little ways, and one of the, I guess I'm gonna call them asteroids, just for because it's easier, careens into the ship. Everybody on the deck make a dexterity saving throw.
Sorry.
I'm okay. I don't have to do it.
I'm flying? Is that?
No, you don't have to.
Good.
Wait, do I need to?
Yeah.
You're on the ship.
I'm not using
15.
this die anymore. That one was
15.
bad.
We still get your plus.
I'm just trying to
No,
know.
plus 4.
That's a save, right?
If you're near me within,
I guess I have to be.
I forget.
23.
I think it's 10 feet though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where are we on the ship? Like, I want to know who's near me.
Yeah. Let's figure this out.
You gotta be within 10 feet to get my protection stuff. I can't
Okay.
imagine that we all would.
So the ship takes another 6 points of damage. So the hit points of the ship are currently at 258. Okay.
If that were a player, that'd be great.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So just I'm keeping track of that. So just we're running total. 15 and higher. Who's for the save?
Barely.
Just 15. Yeah.
Okay.
I
yeah.
got 16.
15 here too.
All right.
15 and up makes the save. Okay. What are you doing?
Question: is it flying or is he just sort of levitating?
I'm flying still.
Yeah, I'm
you
sorry.
you use fly?
I can
Okay.
maintain concentration for it. So, and it was maybe 8 minutes ago that I don't know, like the previous encounter.
Yeah.
So
I wish to fly back to the ship as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alvin
yeah.
flies back too.
Good. So you fly back, and you're actually behind Brad on at the helm.
I'm just gonna be like, this is great. This is great. I love this.
Do not unwild shape. Just stay like that.
You're an eagle form, right? Alvin?
Giant eagle, correct.
Giant eagle form. Okay. Other things. What are we doing?
I'm gonna signal up to the giant eagle,
Rah!
and I'm gonna like point him in Anders' direction because I see that you kind of misstepped. You failed that roll? Or you
No, I'm flying.
No,
I don't
he
have
was
to
flying.
make-
He was
Who
flying.
felt? Who? Well, I wanted to
Nobody
say
failed.
somebody who missed. Did you miss?
Nobody.
I got
Nobody missed, bud.
Yeah.
They were all.
I'm just gonna wave.
Go, Eagle, buddy, go.
So this thing is made of wind? Is that what I'm saying?
It is.
Is that what
It
I
looks
think?
like it's carved out of sky, out of clouds.
It is a straight up cloud dragon sky snake
But
thing.
there's a solidity to it that it looks like if thunder were made of could have scales, it would be that. And there's like lightning that ripples up through the body, almost like a heat storm. So it's like this kind of
Wavy.
chain lightning all the way up around in this snake.
Maybe it just doesn't know how friendly we are.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm going to try to yell down below to fire one cannon shot at it.
Okay,
Just
hold on.
one cannon.
We're a mile away.
Visual sake,
Oh.
that's kind of what we're looking at.
Ooh,
That's pretty cool.
pretty.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
Incredible.
There's Page.
That's the side boss.
No, I got my cover up.
Yeah. And then I got distracted because on the other page I was like, oh, is that a dragon turtle?
No, that's the Zaratan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, those.
He is badass.
Can I try to do a knowledge arcana
Sure.
or nature?
I'll try nature.
Which
can
would-
do Arcana.
Yeah.
I'll do Arcana.
Okay. You do the Arcana. You do the Nature.
17.
Okay. What are you
Nature.
looking to know?
Turkir wants to know weak spots. He's like, what
How
do
does
I
it
attack? How do I kill a cloud? Please.
That's a
This is
fair
very
question.
confusing to Thurkir.
Okay. So you want to know about it?
Is there something I can physically hit? I don't know.
Yeah. Looking at it, you see that it is a tangible thing. You can hack at it. You can slash at it.
All of it, or just like a certain parts of it?
All of it.
Oh, okay. That's
Depending
fine.
upon it swirls around, it moves, it shifts, it kind of forms and reforms. But you can actually hit it. It does have you don't know how much damage you're going to do, but you realize
Sure.
you can hit the thing.
Could hurt.
Arcana, what would you roll?
22.
22. What are you looking to know?
How does it attack? Like, does it just have lightning and wind, or does it have other weird little things?
Okay. So, based upon how it's moving and what you're observing it so far, it's clearly a living storm. So it can do all kinds of things. It moves like a storm, it behaves like a storm. It can fly through 1-inch gaps and without provoking any kind of hampering effect.
Neat.
And it does. You see it move around and it can fly by without provoking attack as opportunity. And you're assuming, based upon the thunder and lightning around, that those are its primary things.
And is there any particular element that would upset it greatly to be hit by?
You didn't. Nah, not in this check.
All right.
Brad would like to make a history check because
Okay.
he's passed through
Correct.
some of this area, not necessarily this exact area, but
Yeah, yeah.
like a history check to see if he heard any cool songs or knows anything about this kind of stuff.
I will too.
You can
Superior
assist.
bar.
Competition.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
It's a bard off.
Yeah, well, I know this song.
Okay. In your travels, you've run across both good groups and organizations and peoples and less savory kind. And when you're passing through Etus is known for its kind of egalitarian sensibilities. Like just kind of live and let live, let people do their thing. And as a consequence of that, there are roving bands of orcs that have kind of gone unchecked. And for most times, they just kind of just do their thing, don't cause too much trouble like in other places. But there's one group that you've heard of called the Mizgarad All, also known as the Hellborn. And they, yep. And they have, when amassing and acquiring other orc raiding parties to create a rather sizable army. And the head of that, as you remember, is a guy named Vrograk. Yeah. And he is, by all respects, a high priest of storms.
Yo, bros, like, I don't know if this is completely, totally related or not, but, like, I remember when I traveled this way before, I, like, heard a whole bunch about this Volgrak dude who's, like, a storm priest, and, like, he has this whole, like, group of dudes that just are up to bad stuff. A lot of orcs and people like that. Not that there's anything wrong with orcs, necessarily, but, like, you know, they get in the bad crowd.
Make a survival check to steer the ship.
Okay.
Steer the
While
ship.
I'm
While you're
talking with my
Yeah.
hands.
With help. The bird grabs one of the little claws, comes out, and he's like, "Oh my gosh!"
Nat 20. That bird knows how
Oh
to
my
drive.
gosh.
The bird knows.
Okay.
Brad's just talking. The
Brad's
bird's
talking. He's like
completely-
hands off the wheel.
The bird's just like, oh.
Brady
Oh,
takes
it's
the
right,
wheel.
Right? The bird.
Okay.
Oh.
Continue.
So, yeah, so it's like, have any of you guys heard of the Mizgard All? Because I think that's the name of the group that this Storm Priest dude's, like, the leader of.
Well, of course I have.
Sweet! Yeah! So, like, this might be what do you think? This could totally be a part of, like, their evil plots.
Yeah.
You read my mind.
Dude, am I psychic too? What?
You guys got to speak up. There's a lot of wind around. It's hard to talk.
We need to get there as quick as we can, right?
Maybe it just really doesn't know that we won't hurt it.
It's torturing a pregnant unicorn.
Are you sure?
Maybe it's protecting
Yeah.
it.
Maybe-
It, like, didn't let us get near. It doesn't know who we are.
If I can get 500 feet in, we could teleport in. Or no, I could make a doorway in and we could go and talk to the unicorn.
Okay. Everyone on deck make a dexterity saving throw.
What if we, like, oof,
As
oh no.
the writhing living storm curls up in bunches and screams out part of a gale. It shoots towards you. The wind blows out of the way, moving earth motes.
Whoa.
Okay.
21.
21 is a save.
27.
Save.
Oh,
18?
You're still flying.
What?
You're still flying.
I thought I went back to the ship.
No, he went
Yeah, you
back to
can
the
still
ship.
have
Oh,
You're
but
still
flying.
flying.
ship.
I'm flying. You're flying.
Yeah.
You're
No,
still
well, no.
flying.
This is for damage. You guys won't make
Oh.
the other check.
Oh.
But you still have to
18 doesn't do it?
Nope.
19.
This is-
Fail.
This is serious
13.
Fail.
17.
Fail. Okay, so everybody.
Brad's
Oh wait,
glad
that
he
was
rolled
just for
well.
damage. Sorry.
Yeah,
I
it's for
didn't roll.
damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll. I
That's,
think you got to beat a 20.
I do not.
Each of you who fail will take 22 thunder damage.
Oh, okay.
We better get in there.
Okay,
Um,
I'm still a giant eagle.
And that means the ship takes 44.
Hmm.
Because this monster is a siege monster.
Mm.
Bruce, I really don't think that we should fly in on this ship. This is a bad idea.
So we're gonna get there.
I'm gonna die. I'm almost
And actually,
dead.
and everybody standing on the deck, make another dexterity saving throw to keep your balance, except the flyers.
Alright.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
It's
That's a save.
19.
18.
This is so
Fail.
cool. We should leave.
18 fails?
Fail.
19 fails?
No, 19 is a success.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Bye.
So,
15, but does my cloak of arachnida help at all? With the sticky feet?
I'll give you advantage on the roll.
Okay.
Good luck. Gotta get 19.
Okay, so you're kind of holding on, sticking, and like, you get blown off. Okay, so both Snow and Anolo, you get blown to the back side of the ship, and you each take 10 damage. You are currently 750. No. You're 3/4 of a mile away.
3/4. How many?
That's a lot of feet.
3/4 of a mile.
Yeah.
Retreat!
Yeah.
Retreat!
Protection from energy. Thunder.
Yeah.
Okay.
We should.
On myself.
Can we
Brad
fire
is
those
turning this
cannons
boat
or
around.
no?
We need to think more.
Okay, so the damage you took from the initial check, the 22, that is halved to 11.
No. I cast it after. That hurt like
Oh,
hell.
oh yeah.
I'm
It
not
was a
gonna just put it
response
on
to
me
that.
now. Yeah, man, I
Shit.
that
It's not a
hurt.
reaction?
And I see this.
Okay.
I'm like,
How do you, how do you do it?
yeah, just. I look over at his poor little whimpering eyes because he just got the same force. Oh god, zing, and then I did it. Oh man, that could be another spell, but you know what, Red?
Brad is turning the
need it?
ship around with a survival of
We'll give it
With
to him.
advantage.
19.
Still got the
Oh,
bird.
19.
Okay.
I-
So you start to
Turn it
turn
over.
the airship around, and the wind is really intense and picking up. You're like having a really hard time doing it, but you do manage to right the ship, turn it around, head back out of Guy's belt. You can go down, you can go above, you can go below. Where do you want to go?
Out of sight of the tower.
Okay.
So probably I would drop down lower
Okay.
and
so
like
you
try to
can-
get some lumps of dirt, asteroid things kind of in our way. And
Okay. Make another shot check.
either 18 or 19. Another 19.
Okay, that's good. So you bring it down kind of below Guy's belt. All the asteroid, all that kind of stuff flying around isn't really so much interfering with you anymore, but there's still a lot of high wind, rain. You guys are soaked to the bone. A lightning crackles and strikes behind you guys as where the ship was. It just barely misses you. And as you get lower, you see that there is an open field with a large kind of stone plateau, and it's raised. Difficult to tell how high from your height because you're looking down, but you see a lot of people around it, and several bodies on it, and one figure in the center, wearing robes and other things, down there. But it is still raining, and lightning is striking. Okay, what do you do?
Brad thinks we should land the ship somewhere and repair it and rest.
Yeah, Gimbal calls up and goes, "We can't take another one of that. Come on, guys, we gotta. Let's think about this."
We need full power to the engines.
What?
Trying to.
I want to just constantly prestidigitate parts of me dry.
Okay.
I just cast while laying there, and I gave him cure wounds
Thanks, buddy.
for what was that, 17 health?
Okay. Other things?
Cure
Are
wounds
you
myself.
flying still?
I think in that maneuver I would have tried to land on the ship,
Okay.
and I took a pretty big hit, so I'm gonna wild shape
Okay.
and just rejoin the.
Okay. Good to know. So you're on the.
Yeah,
on the
so
main
I'm
deck.
gonna say that I'm on
Well,
deck
no,
now
no.
Okay.
in gnome form.
I'll suffer.
Okay. So full retreat.
I think
Are we
have
landing
to
on that
this
plateau, or are we avoiding that?
There's
too?
people.
Wait, so you couldn't open up a gate in there? I mean, 500 feet. How far away are we? Did you say?
Miles are significantly larger than feet.
Yes. How many miles out are we?
So-
12? Did he say? Like, how many miles
You know,
away from the?
we
We
were-
were
south.
3/4 of a mile.
From the big thing.
One is like 5,000 feet.
5,280 feet.
It's too many. Yeah, we know.
Let's regroup. Let's heal up. Come back at it.
I would like to take a nap.
I would like you to take a nap.
Well, yeah.
I would also like to take a
It's a retreat. I just took a wallop in the back of my noggin.
Bros, get down below deck so you don't like get thrown over the side of the ship and chill. I've got this, bros.
I'm gonna stay
Especially
up there
with
with
little
you.
bird dude.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta stay with him too if he's gonna. I mean, I'm protected. You know what? I could stay up there. I mean, I could probably do it. Right? Did you just say survival checks? I've got no. I mean, I could stay with to help you.
I'm
protected from month of thunder.
You know what?
Was that an aura?
You know what? I'm gonna go below deck. You got this, Brad.
Bro,
Let's go.
thanks, bro. I'm glad to see that you're just starting to believe in me.
I don't, but
Brad doesn't know that.
Don't counteract the inspiration.
no, it was just
Yeah,
the
that was
wind took
under your
that
breath.
away.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gone.
Going down below deck with everybody else.
Okay.
I assume.
So who's on the main deck?
I'll stay with you, Brad.
Not me.
Brad the helper bird.
Yeah, that'll be here for like another maybe
30
30
minutes?
minutes.
Yeah.
Does that have an armor class or take damage?
Yeah.
Did
There's
roll-
also a bird.
No, you didn't ask me
I
to.
didn't
I
ask
didn't
you.
know.
Okay, I will do next time. Okay.
That bird's gonna be
That's
toast
It would
now.
be. It would have popped. Sorry.
Yeah. So it's still flying around. Yeah, it's cool. I forgot.
I'm gonna go below deck also. but I'm gonna stay like near the top of the stairs ish.
Okay.
So that if anybody calls for help, I can just spray on up
You're
quick.
kind of like in the doorway a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Their Kier will make sure the precious cargo below deck is okay. So he doesn't care about the gnomes. He's going to get his owlbear just to make sure it's still okay down there.
You're kind of rooting around. You find your special closet. You open it up.
Oh my god.
Pete just kind of falls forward a little bit, and you're like, push it back.
Okay.
Alvin, meanwhile, actually is concerned about the gnomes and wants to check in with Gimbal and the crew.
Okay. You go down, and the crew is kind of in hysterics. They've taken 2 good hits. Parts of the ship are cracking, like so like it's just something. It's fixable damage, but it's still damage nonetheless.
Right.
And they're an untested crew.
How rough do they look?
They are fine.
They're okay.
They
it's
are
the
okay.
ship that's.
But they're frantic.
Right.
Gimbal comes and goes,
Right.
oh god, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, I'm not gonna see my dad again. Oh gosh, and he's just like, and so they're all kind of losing their cool a little
Oh,
bit.
they don't know what our plan is at all. They're just stuck under the hold, like
Yeah.
being all battered around.
Can I start playing like a gentle melody to try to soothe their nerves?
Yeah, go for it, man.
God, this
I would
man.
like to throw a little guidance your way as you play that.
Ah, was that
melody.
before?
D4, yeah.
Do I have to use it?
I mean, yeah, you go ahead and roll it.
Since we're not resting.
Oh no!
Can I help by looking adorable next to
If you
him
want.
as he?
Are you like sway a little bit with big kitty
Your eyes are
eyes?
super
Yeah,
big.
yeah. I go into like sweet, nice looking cat
Cuddly
mode
mode?
instead of like
Okay.
teeth.
We'll give you advantage on the roll.
Oh god.
Oh, 35.
There's just one more than you're already in the roll,
Yeah,
right?
just
Yeah.
Brad passes out up there, even though he can't even hear it. It's just so calming.
Cool, great.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
I
no.
totally feel it.
So what do you do?
Just dust in the wind. No, that's not appropriate.
Yikes. That took a turn.
Just sort of maybe just soothing undulation. Is that what you call it? Music guy? I don't know anything about music actually. Just like
Serenade.
No
Okay.
vocals or
Yeah.
just like
Kind of like a slower arpeggio.
Just
A
on it.
nice little.
yeah. And then
Okay.
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 slow playing.
So as your music resonates through the cabins and the dining room and the engine room, you feel like there's a thickness to your music, and it washes over people. And it kind of bounces off the walls, and it creates a nice echo effect too. It's some good reverb down here. But you see all the gnomes kind of visibly just relax a little bit, collect their wits, and and Gimbal goes, okay, back to engine room. We're okay. Let's get to power this in. Let's go. Other things?
Yeah, I just want to curl up on the floor and fall asleep.
Okay.
Hopefully for
in
an
the engine
hour.
room.
Hopefully for an hour.
In the engine room.
I'll sleep anywhere.
Yeah, just in the end. You're looking cute, and
I
then
mean,
you're
you're
like, "And
inside,
that's
are you
fine."
warm and dry? You're probably happy,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Curled up in a nice hay bale.
Brad's gonna lean over to because you stayed up there, right?
Yeah, I've got my rope.
Yeah.
Ready to go if I need it.
No,
The wind is
bro.
pelting your face.
Where do you think Brad should land this ship?
Well,
'Cause
I don't
we
know
don't
much
know
about
those
landing. Well, no, these dudes down in the bottom
Yeah.
here. Yeah, I mean, we don't. Well, to be fair, we don't know anything up here, and anybody down there either. It's about the same.
True.
Maybe. I mean,
Make a dexterity saving for both of you.
Oh
plus.
A
Oh,
crack of
you get
lightning
plus 4.
comes down and nails the ship.
no!
Yes. And you get plus 4 to your roll,
Oh, good.
and then it's gonna be 29,
Okay. so
28.
you have 28.
Yes.
You save.
11.
You do not save.
Let me use a reaction to catch him.
It's not even worth using the bardic
Like to
inspiration.
grab him.
No, this is
It's
lightning.
not gonna be high
This is a bolt of lightning emerges from the storm and cracks the ship.
I did cast the what is it? Resistance to lightning thing
Okay,
last
so
time.
half damage.
Absorb elements.
Yep, that's true.
Oh,
Was
yeah.
it thunder or was it
Yeah, but you're also in my aura of that
because
magical
you get hit by thunder damage the
resistance.
first time.
Oh,
that's
it
only
must
for
have been. Oh, it only
mag.
lasts for one round anyway, so
Okay,
I would cast
anyway.
that as a reaction. to
Yeah,
see
it's
if
a
I get
reaction
damage.
to cast it, so
Okay,
you
like
just
that, you
cast
take
it.
8 lightning damage.
Is it magical lightning or natural lightning?
Natural lightning.
So now you're already.
So I take 8 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
So, because my spell was once concentration, For
Okay.
protection from elements, I'm going to cast a different concentration spell, Aura of Vitality. And I'm going to give you every round 2d6 of health.
Oh, dude. I love you.
You just got 6 health. 6 health
I
that
need
round.
6 health right now.
Yep.
Yeah, that is my lightning special effect. One more time.
Thunderstorms just put me right to sleep.
Yeah.
I know.
This is a big one.
Soot's doing that right now.
This is a big one.
Oh yeah, no, it doesn't
When they
matter.
shake the house is when I'm like, this is not okay.
No, I find them really comfy.
Yeah, same here.
It's weird.
I like the rain, like heavy rain, yes. Thunder.
The rain is good. Thunder wakes me up.
What are we doing?
So
Yeah,
I
I
guess
say
I'm
probably.
getting
You know, it looks so
back
hot.
up.
Maybe we need it.
The upper deck of the ship is singed as it took another
Let's take it down.
14 damage.
I think it's time.
yeah. So can just paint a kind of just a idea of where the people are. Like we're here. This plateau is here.
Yeah.
Are we like visible to them if they look?
Yeah. If they care to, I mean, you are kind of masked a bit by the belt and the swirling stuff. Let me check.
And is the storm coming from any particular direction that we can go away from that we're not already currently going
beast.
away from? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So we are currently going away from the storm, so we should be getting
The people
better.
below do not see you.
Okay, then
Okay.
in that case, I think we should do something to help them see us.
We want them to see us?
No.
We're a crashing ship, aren't we?
Not
Not yet.
crashing.
Okay, then.
We're not crashing.
No,
Yeah, if we needed
You
a
lost
beacon.
100 hit points.
So I'm gonna try to land the ship. Is there a spot that looks like a clearing that would not be visible from the plateau?
It's all very flat. So if you want to land, you're gonna have to you can land pretty much wherever you want or get farther away.
Is it the beast is what is attacking the ship still?
Yes.
Yeah.
If we land, that's
Just-
still gonna be bad. So let's keep going. That's Brad's logic. Lightning hits trees on the ground, so like just because we're on the ground doesn't mean lightning's not
Is
gonna
it a
hit us.
creature?
Let's go.
It.
Like, can I speak to it?
We're like a
make
mile
Make
away.
a check.
I'll roll a d20. You tell me what it gets.
We're a mile away, but if it can still
I'll
see
use my mug
us
just to try.
somehow,
Mug it.
So I rolled an 11.
we're mugging it. I gotta
Oh,
put the mugs in the chat.
It looks creature-like, but there's some things about it that clearly speak to the elemental side of things.
Can I do a
Can you speak to it?
perception check just to see if I can hear it? I speak primordial,
Okay, yeah, because
but I'm like I'm in the deck, so or I'm
you won't be able
underneath.
to-
I mean, yeah.
No, you won't be able to hear it. You'd have
Oh.
just because of the high winds, there's disadvantage on hearing checks.
That's what I figured.
Okay, so you're flying away. Make another survival check.
Brad can do that.
Helping.
Helping. Okay. Oh my god, it's even worse.
Okay.
This is not gonna go
Don't
well.
help
Come
me.
on, Brad.
I'm gonna mug it. I'm mugging it.
Mug it.
Oh, it's mildly better. Okay. 11.
Oh.
It was a 5.
You set that up
I
pretty
guess
high.
we are landing right here.
Okay.
Well, we're not that far close to the ground. Yeah.
So as
probably.
the high winds jostle you, spin you around, you kind of instead of heading out of the storm, you get caught in the hurricane force of the gale, and you get turned and pulled back into it. You are turned around, heading back towards.
No, Brad does not want this.
Let's turn it back.
How do we do that? I was gonna, hey, what if we cast haste on the ship? Is that a possibility?
Oh, that'd be really cool.
Would it work?
It takes time. We have to get down. We have to enchant the ship. It takes a lot. We can't just cast it on the ship. What are you doing?
Sleepy.
Sleeping.
Sleeping.
All right, so look, we need to turn this ship away, right? And we need a hard and fast way to get this ship to stay in one certain course. So, what if we rig this wheel, and then we put something down, like maybe I don't know, like we tie it. That way the wheel can't move. Or a sword.
We have left
Okay.
Brad
So,
and a Noah.
Yes, you
we
left
sure did.
Brad in the no
Look,
on deck.
We'll
This
take
is what
this.
you have done.
So
I like
the living,
George
the
George
elemental
sleep,
winds
too.
around, constricts
There's
around
no
the
helping
unicorn,
this.
opens mouth and screams. A gale forces you again. Make dexterity saving throws.
Again? This dude is mean.
Yes.
14.
Fail.
Yeah. Oh wait, do I get a plus to that? No, not anymore. You have a different.
I got a
healing
1.
aura.
You sure you will?
Have a game?
He already mugged it. He already mugged it.
He did. He did.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
So I got a 1.
Okay. So we'll deal with Brad first.
I need to go get a cookie.
You stew.
Aw.
Brad, you take 22 thunder damage.
Oh, sugar. That's what she.
Brad is casting a reaction spell so he doesn't pass out, and only taking half of that thunder damage.
11 thunder. You take 11 thunder damage.
Brad is at 9 hit points.
Maybe you should yell for
So
help.
Okay.
Brad doesn't die.
The ship takes 44.
Oh god.
Oh, that poor ship.
You are down to 156.
Mm-hmm.
It's you take a half damage. Parts of the bow of the ship is cracking. Visible parts that are just launched off. There's holes in the deck now. You take
Me?
you take 44 thunder damage.
Yeah, that's a whole bunch.
And make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage. You make your dexterity saving throw regularly.
Oh.
First, let me just hit that number. That's a whole bunch.
Why am I rolling so badly?
Give me 2.
That's a 6.
Oh boy.
You have the die there.
She used her mug.
No, she's.
I'm not.
You do have the inspiration.
Even that's not gonna save me though.
14.
These are like 18, 19
Okay.
level stuff. I'd rather hold on to that to
Okay.
like.
So since there is a railing around the actual the steering wheel, you each take 6 damage as you get smashed into it. But I need you guys to make one more dexterity saving throw to see if you hold on.
Alright, let me just. How much damage did you say right there? 6?
6 more bludgeoning damage.
6 damage.
Oh, that's more like it. That
This is
would be
totally
a
like a
dirty
military
20.
die.
Okay, yeah.
Oh!
Brad
We're all
is whipped
badasses,
over and
but it's
is holding
like
on
we're on
tight
the ship
for the
and
edge of the
doing-
railing.
And at disadvantage, right?
Yeah,
Are you,
disadvantage.
oh, you're still at disadvantage? Oh my gosh.
Because you had a critical fail.
You got this!
I'm gonna look at you.
Bardic inspiration.
Make a perception check at disadvantage. Because of
Oh,
the high winds.
oh, you may not have heard it.
You may not have heard
Oh, he said
You
it.
hear me? You son of a bitch. This is how Manolo does.
Got it?
You're right, bitch.
it. If we're hearing this
Perception,
let's-
that would be a 6. Take it back. All right, dexterity.
the winds and you hear the blood rushing and thumping in your ears.
That says something, I don't know.
Whoa, okay. God. All right. Let me do the math.
I'm really looking forward to our new campaign. It's gonna be great.
That'd be an 11.
11.
I'm out.
Sure,
Nah,
we'll
I'm falling.
You hold on
right?
and just let go, and you see a Nolo's shiny form just fall,
Nobody else is upstairs.
and nobody else is upstairs.
Brad is going to just yell, "Bros, help!"
And leap off after Anolo.
Make yourself. Oh, no
Brad just
way.
owned it, dude. Brad just owned it.
I like this actually.
Perception checks at disadvantage. What is going on?
I don't
This is
know.
incredible.
Who's driving the ship?
This is
Yeah, that's what I'm
sugar.
worried about.
Nobody's driving the ship.
Do I at least see this happening?
You're
You get on
perceiving
top
it.
of the
There's no
stairs?
windows on that
So I got a
side.
13.
Well, the dice.
I
Oh,
really
he's in the
like it.
stairwell.
Oh, stairwell. Okay.
Yeah.
Still perception disadvantage.
I'm gonna
18 hears
mug it.
18
Oh yeah,
hears
there's
it.
no mug.
18 here.
I got a 14, but I don't think that's gonna be good enough.
If I mug it, instead just take away the
No, it's advantage.
Mug it just means one roll. You just roll a die.
So just roll one
19.
more.
You hear?
I'm mugging it too.
No.
I'm mugging it too. Come on, please.
16?
Please, please.
Yes, you hear.
All right, I'm gonna
Oh.
run up there then.
Oh, thank goodness. 23.
Yeah, you clear. Yeah, you hear all this stuff. You hear.
All right,
Yeah.
peace me. Let's do it.
The only person
We
who
gotta
doesn't
get
hear
up
is
there
Snow.
fast.
My
Or
flash
can I get up there in
spell's
one round
Yes.
anyway?
okay.
I don't know.
You
I,
should get- you
guys,
should be able to
I
get
get
that
up and I'm like
back.
bleary eyed. I see him fly off, and I'm like, crud. Boom, I follow behind him.
Okay. So both Ander and Soot leap out one of the port windows and start flying around towards. Make a perception check in the storm to see if you see him.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
grab
run.
the
I'm gonna
wheels.
run upstairs
Okay.
to grab the
Yeah,
wheel.
one of you guys.
I have survival. Do you have
I
survival?
have a survival skill.
Oh
I have
man.
5.
Okay.
17 plus 6.
Okay. Excellent.
Is
So
it
you both eagle eye it.
nice? Is a Nola within 60 feet of me since I jumped?
Yes.
I'm casting Feather Fall on the two of us.
Oh,
All right.
that'll
Okay.
work.
Will help.
Good. So as you see a Nolo careening, speeding down, he kind of just stops in midair a little bit, and you see his body just kind of float, look around. But you clearly see him even through all like the hail and the wind and the rain, and you fly. And you get to him within 1 round because of that roll.
I'm right behind him.
Yeah,
so-
you're just kind of hanging on for dear life. Who's at the helm?
We'll both go. I'll assist you.
Well, all right, we're both going. I'm steering. He's gonna.
Okay.
I'll
Help.
assist you.
The ship is currently heading back towards the living
We
storm.
got to turn.
All right, I'm trying to turn it around.
All right, turn it around. Make a survival check and advantage.
Oh my god.
That was bad, really quick.
21.
Hey.
All right, really. You
We should have
managed
done this
to
in the first place.
spin it around.
I
You
think
catch
I
some
might
of
have
the
the
you catch some of the wind and the balloon and you kind of kick it out a little bit. You want to go through, guys, above it or below it?
Just keep going. Like they'll catch up to us. It's fine.
Through.
Okay, you're gonna go through the belt.
Well,
Through all the rocks?
wait. I thought we were already below it.
Oh, were we
Oh,
not?
yes, yeah, I'm sorry.
We
you're
were
already
below.
Then
We want to go
below.
further
We
away.
wanna
We want
keep-
to keep going.
yeah.
Thank you.
Below
Okay.
it.
You're still below it.
Below and continuing that
As
course.
far away as we can get.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool. So make a.
Let's say
You catch up to a Nolo very easily.
I'm trying to catch up to Brad.
Kind of hit the Brad.
Yeah.
Okay. Make a strength check.
To see if I can catch
You're the
Brad.
one person
Brad,
I
did you
care
cast- did you
about.
cast Battle for yourself?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Okay.
right, it's
Okay.
both of us.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Oh no, that's fair. Yeah, I suppose I didn't clarify. You can target up to 5.
Yeah. Okay. Just
I took damage. I should have been making concentration saves.
Make a con save
when did you take damage?
On the ship? Above?
now? You got
Oh, you
bolted
did.
around.
Okay. That's okay.
You
That's
could
whatever.
make. Oh yeah.
We're not retroactive to that. That's
Yeah.
This
You-
has been fun.
We already jumped off the ship.
We already are off the ship. Yeah.
Speak for yourselves. Don't jump off at nothing.
Okay. So you go off and you pick up Anola. How do you want to grab him?
Yeah. A big guy, just my arm around him.
How are you gonna grab Brad?
By the ankle.
By the ankle?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And you wheel around. Since you guys are flying against heavy winds, make a dexterity check.
That's not bad.
Hey, big
Check
plus
or
4.
save?
Check.
Oh, didn't you
16.
16's good.
15.
15's good. So,
Oh, all right.
so as you guys are flying around through the winds, the airship comes above, just almost parallel to you guys. You guys land on the main deck. Okay.
Nolo feels sick.
Now I'm
Make
gonna
a-
go take a nap.
Survival check.
I got back on
Sure.
my back.
You still got my back?
Yeah, I'll watch.
All right.
I do have it.
Captains.
Easy.
Brad's gonna come over and hug Anolo.
Thank
Like, bro, I'm
22.
so glad you're okay.
Okay, good.
you.
So
It was
you,
epic.
you definitely catch some more winds. You're riding currents around. Gimbal's like, all right, we got her going again. And you feel like the engine go and launch you out of the storm.
All right.
Oh, thank goodness.
I whispered to third gear. Did your heart stop? My heart stopped.
So,
Just nervous smile.
there's another unicorn we can save.
This one's pregnant. She's got a baby, man. Plus, quick question, Brad. Got any more of that beer? She could use it. I'm bagged up to hell.
Hopefully the beer is still down there and some of it's safe. Like, we didn't party too hard yet.
Did the beer
I need a
pass its
rest.
dexterity check?
Most
What's up?
How high off the ground is the unicorn thing floating up?
Several hundred feet.
Okay.
It's probably
500 feet?
No, more like 2,000. It's like a half mile in the air.
Okay. I'm looking for things that are 500 feet away.
Brad has 3. Brad has 3 hit
We know
points,
what
so
you
he's
do.
gonna touch
There's like
himself and be
stuff
like,
floating in
Brad's
the
okay.
air.
Brad's okay.
Did I see
And
the
I'm
unicorn?
gonna use my
Make a perception check.
lay on hands.
how many?
I'm now at 13.
You're at 13.
Yeah, 18 plus 6.
Oh, was
That's
it
a lot.
3?
I'll say you saw it.
Just-
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
If I take a nap, I can go and check and see if the unicorn's okay.
Okay.
What does that
I can
even
take a
mean?
nap too.
Huh?
I'd love to take a nap. And how much to get you up to full?
Oh, I need like another 35 hit points. pretty much.
35 you got.
I'm just
Lay
gonna
on
drop
hands.
on the
It's
deck
gonna
and
take a short rest.
sleep.
I was going to say,
We gotta fix the ship.
So curls up.
try and get that
how
hour in.
do we have any idea of how pressing this time matter is? I mean, we're all banged up. We've blown through our spells.
Well, like for all we know,
Their
like
gear is pretty good.
it's been like that for like
I don't like half.
years, right? Like we don't
can
really
really
know how
see
long
if
this
you need to.
this has been happening,
Maybe you should. At least one.
or like do I?
Oh,
I don't think I like unless there's like a legend of a storm going on for a really long time. It's probably not that. So Brad's wrong.
Enola falls asleep too. Next, I'm gonna actually cuddle with the cat.
Aww,
Yeah, no.
that sounds super
I'm hurt,
cute.
and I've got a cup of the mug that I didn't tell anybody. I just went. Down. Down.
Inspiration.
You,
Bam.
I
You guys
am
need it.
beat.
Yeah.
You beat.
Give us an hour.
So you guys are
We're taking an hour break.
cruising on the airship.
Well, if we're doing that, I'm going to use some hit dice to regain.
Yep.
Yeah, we're
Wait,
taking a short.
Are we?
rest.
Is that confirmed? We're gonna
do
go
a
for an
song
hour.
rest.
Do it.
Oh,
Oh.
thank you. That adds 1d. What? Two.
You can do it too.
Airship music.
I don't think you can. Can you both Song of Rest?
Why not?
If we jam together,
Does it
do,
stack?
we,
Oh,
do we
God.
rest
That'd
more
be sick.
healthily?
We must be really hurt if Brad and Nola were jamming together.
Yeah, right.
No, we're not jamming. I am sleeping.
Or,
Song of
sorry,
Rest.
Andrew. I
But
meant
yes,
Andrew.
these two are doing.
Yeah.
Snow, you want to do something?
I mean, I've only been playing the same character for 5 years. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Do we still see the plateau that the people are on?
It is fading off in the distance. It's quickly approaching the horizon
Alright.
because you guys didn't. It did seem like you didn't want to stop. And just you want to get out of there
Yeah.
because the radius of the storm is about 5 miles.
Mhm.
It's a pretty substantial storm.
How much life do
Then
we get back after resting?
would you say that this
1d8.
plateau is center of the stormish
1d8.
or
And 1d6 for me.
No, I wouldn't say.
And then
I wouldn't
whatever
say
hit dice you
central.
choose to use.
It's near,
Oh, and then a hit die
but
over.
it's not. I wouldn't say central.
However many hit dice
It's
you
each
want, I
time you
believe.
use a hit die, you're getting to add the D8 from Ander and the D6.
What? Every short rest,
You can
not
Oh,
per
just
hit
okay.
die.
So
Just
the first,
once.
the first hit die.
There we
you
go.
get
Yeah.
That's what I wanted.
As far as
Should
I
I roll my
understand.
d12?
Oh my God.
There's a level
Barbarian?
one
Yes,
paladin?
and then you get
Yes.
to add those
You got
on the
11
first
dice.
one.
11
I'm gonna.
hit dice.
Not
Like,
too
Yeah.
good. 7.
I never did
Where's
this
the
before.
hit
This is
dice
crazy.
Oh, well,
What
we're
is
just
my
gonna.
hit dice ability?
Hmm?
What is my hit dice ability?
What do you roll for your HP?
I haven't seen this in a
D10.
while. You guys like frantically calculating.
Well, usually we get to take a long rest,
Is
but
it
I
not?
don't think
I
we
think
got
it'd be 12.
got the
No.
luxury
No,
right
we
now.
don't.
Okay.
We're not sure, and so we're
That
just
was
short
good,
resting it
but
for the
let's
moment.
use a couple more. hit
Okay, so
dice.
what extra stuff do I
D10.
get from
A D8 and a
Song of Rest.
D6.
a D8 and a D6?
Yeah, because we're
And then
both
whatever your
singing.
normal
Oh
hit
my
die
god, I'm
is.
gonna use it. And is it every time you use a hit die?
No,
No,
it's, I think
okay.
it's
Once
just
per
per
short
short
rest.
rest.
So-
I'm up to max health,
So here's the.
Oh,
which
you
isn't
were
very
fine.
high.
So the jam session of calming is a D8 and D6 added to your hit die?
Yeah, whatever amount of hit die you roll to regain hit points, you add a D8 and a D6. to.
Oh, I almost lost that back. Really? After a short rest?
Warlocks.
No.
They have
Yeah,
3 spell
warlocks
slots,
get their
but I get
stuff
them all
back
back.
on.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm maxed out again.
I'm a
I'm
max
using
health
one more
as
hit
well.
dice.
48 hit points.
Yeah, tobacco just like to take naps too, so that helps.
No.
Okay, that's good. Alright,
I
so I
have-
used 5 hit
I
die.
have 1 hit dice left. Peter.
I used 5 hit die.
Oh my gosh, we're using hit dice, guys. This is
Yeah, that's what
awesome.
short rests are for.
Yeah, that's what was.
Yeah.
No
Basically,
more
right?
tiny hut.
So wait,
That's what happened.
what hit? So we did 1 hour
We
with
can't
the hit
tiny hut a
die.
whole ship, anyways.
I don't think I understand the hit die thing.
You get 1 hit die per level, and the
Yeah.
hit die is equal to the HP that you roll.
Oh, that's like the maximum you could heal,
Do you get-
like in a
do you
day
get
or
your
something.
So
bonus
yeah,
or, like-
before they refresh
you get
after
your
a
con
long
bonus?
rest.
Oh, okay.
So before you get the chance to long rest,
You
this
get
is
your
your
con
way of
but
naturally.
but I can
getting-
only use 1 per short rest, right?
No,
I
you
can't
can use as
all
many as
12.
you
As many as you want.
I don't know.
You
if
can
it's-
Oh,
choose to
really?
use as many
You
as
have a
like.
limited. It's kind of like Paladin
then-
play on hands. You have a
Yeah.
limited pool of
If I
them.
have,
but
if I
you
have
can use
11 of
however
these,
many
I'm
you
gonna roll a
want.
couple other
Let me
ones.
check real quick. I don't believe so. I think it's just the dice.
Yeah, I think it is just die.
What?
Do you get your Constitution?
Yes.
plus-
You
do
do?
use hit dice?
Yes.
Really?
I mean,
Oh.
I'm on D&D Beyond, so
Nice.
yeah.
Just one per hit die? One per hit die, or
Once
Your
for the entire.
con modifier
For the
per
whole-
hit die when you roll them.
Oh,
If I'm reading that correctly.
Oh, I didn't need to
that
roll.
sounds
Oh
high.
no, I don't get any modifier. Never
Yeah,
mind.
because it
I have
says
to roll
my
as
hit
many
die
as
is
I
my
want.
D8 plus my 2, which
Oh.
is my con modifier.
Right.
So
I maybe didn't
I'm,
need
okay.
to roll at least
I'm looking
I'm
at
actually
those
at
dice.
max now,
currently I'm looking it up.
using the hit die I used.
Okay. Oh, and I.
Oh, it's probably.
Okay.
Oh, damn it.
Just
This is trouble.
Alright, I feel healthy enough. I used 5 just to be safe.
He's 6.
I used 5 to get myself back.
I'm
to
full.
Max.
I'm full on them.
Yeah.
That's
No
still
bueno.
like 6 left. That's not bad.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
that's
I know Brad was almost down. Oh.
Y'all, I have 3 hit points left.
I was
but
at
didn't
like
have that
half hit
reaction
points
spell.
from getting knocked around.
Yeah, I was at 14.
Can I have your inspiration card back? Because
Oh.
you get those back too.
Yeah, 10. No, actually, isn't that only. Oh, you have it for short rest now?
Yeah.
For it's a long
Fifth
rest
level.
at the beginning.
Fifth
Yeah.
level, you got it.
Yeah, it's still a.
If you went to college, Brad.
It just wasn't my calling, bro. Like, I was like looking at all the enrollment brochures, and I was like, whoa, I don't think I'm ready for that.
Brad. Co-eds, Brad. Co-eds.
I can't find it, but we'll just add your concentration modifier to it. It's fine.
All right, I'm good then.
I'm
One
good.
short of.
I'm at 130.
All right, what's the plan, folks?
Wait, come back up? Wait,
Is
an
the
hour
short
has
rest
passed?
is over?
Yes, I would
Okay.
say an hour has passed. You have cleared the storm's radius. You are closer to the Kingdom of Briga now, and not so much near the guy's built anymore.
So how would you get up to an Earth mode without an airship?
Oh, I can just send myself in the chest.
But then, like, you'd be all alone, bro.
Yeah, but I could just talk to the unicorn if you want.
You can only go by yourself?
Unless you can fit in the chest too.
I don't know.
Like, could Alvin? Dude, like, Alvin, bro, you could turn into, like, a little mouse, right?
Yes.
You can come with me.
Dude, let's both go.
Cat
Oh
and
my
mouse.
gosh. Yes,
Yeah, let's do it.
this. I got your back,
Wait.
bro.
Brad? Maybe I should go.
Dude, can you turn into a mouse too?
No, but I might be able to fit in the trunk with you.
It's 3 foot by 3 foot.
Okay, never mind.
I just barely fit in there. It's pretty snug.
Yeah.
You know, your cats in your boxes.
Are you
If I fit the
comfortable
6.
traveling with a mouse?
Yeah.
Just checking.
It could fit inside the cat.
Because I could do something else. No. Third here, hard no. Because I could do other small animals too.
Maybe you better be like a hedgehog or
It won't-
something just to be
So we're gonna
safe.
split the
It'll be
party.
fine. What?
So we're gonna split the party.
Like, can
Only
you
for
go,
just a minute.
Can you go back, like, real quick after?
As long as they don't open the box, yes.
What?
You'll be able to come right back?
Let's see. If they choose not to open the box, then we'll come right back. Otherwise, it'll be 10 minutes.
Uh-huh.
So, like, wait.
I'm
But
sorry.
the unicorn was, like, frozen. How would it open the box?
It
It
wouldn't.
also doesn't have, like, hands
I just want to talk to it for a second.
through the box.
Yeah,
But what if the weird
And-
storm
and I'll
thing
do-
attacks it?
I'll talk to everybody near me in my mind, like this. I could talk to it like this.
Oh, sweet.
Are you talking in the mind again?
You should probably put your hands up, like, on your head when you do that,
Oh,
just so
okay.
we know. Like,
Yeah, okay.
because we're not actually hearing your voice from our brains on the
Do
inside.
a professor.
I've had this before. It's pretty cool. Remember? Wait, you can't say it. But it used to be Tuzard's thing. It's got a nice copy.
You know, if Tuzard here was here, you could just banish that thing.
But he wouldn't because it's pretty crafty. I like it. I like it. It's pretty cool.
But
It's pretty warm too to
yeah,
sleep with.
but what if the big storm thing attacks the chest or something?
That would probably hurt a lot.
Would you be able to get away?
Eventually.
10 minutes.
Do you think you could survive for 10 minutes?
Well, I can go talk to it though. I mean, you don't have to come.
Yes, I can.
You know.
Or is it alone?
I don't feel comfortable leaving you alone, just for everyone's safety.
Okay.
I'm gonna come with you.
Okay.
All right.
If you get hurt while you're in the box, and you're a mouse, are you gonna get really big?
I mean, not really big, just me sized.
That's too big for the box.
Oh. Maybe I shouldn't go with
Maybe
you.
I should just go by myself for just a second. It'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. I don't have to go. I just thought maybe we could know more about what's going on with the unicorn.
I mean,
Don't like the idea of you being up there with that thing.
You might not even notice me.
Do you have any other cool magical ways you could talk to the unicorn?
No.
it's not like one of them.
Mm-mm.
No other ways. You just have to show up in like a box.
That is
You just
nice.
simply climb up it.
Oh, I could send a bird.
Do
Then
you
I wouldn't have
think
to
a
go.
bird's gonna like? Oh, I may
If
not
he can
be
come back.
suspicious.
If he can't come back, well, then he can't talk to the unicorn, so it doesn't really work. I can go though.
We need to look outside the box, and maybe we need to think: how do we communicate with the big dragon that's surrounding it?
Oh, if the unicorn's asleep, I could do a thing.
What do you mean?
Do I think the unicorn is asleep? From looking at it.
We got only very
Make
far
a
away.
history check.
Okay.
He either really thinks it's asleep or really thinks it's awake.
You
Because
think
that's
it's
a one.
asleep.
Okay. Great. I'm gonna cast Dream.
So how does dream work? Because I don't
Waste the
think
spell
anyone has
slot because I
ever.
rolled a
heard of it.
1. Let me.
Dream a little dream.
Spell shapes a creature's dream. Choose a creature known to you as the target of the spell. The target must be on the same plane of existence. Creatures that don't sleep can't be contacted. If they're asleep, the messenger appears in the target's dream and can converse with the target for as long as it remains asleep.
Okay. So if you sit down and cast a spell, you
Much safer.
clearly imagine this sort of stasis, paralyzed-ish unicorn that you saw. Imagine that, and nothing happens.
Okay.
Try the baby.
Yeah, what if
The-
the Kardark is not asleep?
The messenger can also okay, blah 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 blah. Oh yeah, if the target is awake and I cast the spell, the messenger knows it and can either end the trance. I'm the messenger as well. Can end the trance, end the spell, or wait for the target to fall asleep.
You can just hang out there.
Yeah, I'll wait.
Waiting.
I'm just in a trance. I'm gone. I'm there, but I'm.
So we're just sitting here like something's happening.
We don't know what, but yeah.
Like you're just scratch.
Okay, so you were stuck in trance mode. Like you see his eyes just kind of getting real huge. The pupils dilate. What do we do?
Do you purr?
No, he's not making
While
any
you're
noise.
in a
No,
trance.
he's in trance.
What can we do? I mean, we just have to wait for the information.
Well,
We
I
should
think
like
we could try
fix
to
this
talk
ship.
to it.
This spell lasts 8 hours.
No, you're just gonna be sitting there all night.
I'm sure it's asleep, so I'll just wait. Oh, I guess I now know it's not.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll
You
come out of
could
trance.
So you would realize.
I'll
that
come out of
it's not
trance.
asleep, so you'd come back out.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
like, you could wait a little bit and then be like, oh, maybe this
It's not
isn't
asleep.
actually a sleeping thing.
Chest?
Wait a minute, though. I thought when you read that it said that it could choose if it knew you did it.
I'm the
It
messenger.
knows you're doing it, and it can wait for it
No,
to fall asleep.
I'm the messenger. If
Yep.
the messenger, me, knows it. I can
wait
either
for
end the
this.
trance
Oh.
or wait.
So somebody said they saw a bunch of guys on that plateau thing.
Yeah.
They were just hanging out there?
In
Like
the
there was
storm?
a dude with the robes talking, yeah, in the storm, like on that plateau.
Robes talking like a ritual.
Well, like I don't know.
Listen, it was like islands flying straight out of hell, man. They didn't know what they're
Can I
doing.
make?
Didn't you just tell us a story about some priest of the
Oh,
storm or something?
Vograk.
Can I make an
Something.
Arcana check?
You don't think that
Based
was
on
him,
what
do
she's
you?
saying,
It
figure
like
out
it could
maybe
be.
that's the. Sure.
Maybe they
You
know how to
poison
get
you?
through the storm.
That'll be more realistic.
I don't think normal people would just hang out on a plateau
Brad
in the
doesn't
middle of
know.
that.
11.
There's a lot of wind, a lot
It could be.
of stuff distracting you. You're gonna get a good read on it.
If that is who's controlling that beast, if we got up on them, I like our odds there because then there's no beast.
Should we like repair our ship though, like, before we do
Leave it
anything
here.
else?
If we're gonna, I mean,
Because like it falling apart while we're in the middle of going somewhere would be real bad. Like all those gnomes, man.
if we can repair the ship, if we're gonna take time to repair the ship, we should have taken a long rest.
Question about the plateau. How high up is that?
Difficult to tell. You're above it.
How,
Tough to
we're-
gauge that kind of distance.
We're above the plateau?
You were
You saw it.
above.
We
Oh,
were
so-
above it.
Yeah.
how far away are we now?
You're easily probably
An
6
hour
miles
with
away.
the flying. Yeah.
Is it on a moat or is it ground to plateau?
We're,
Oh, like is it on like one of those pillory kind of things you see in a
Yeah.
desert sometimes?
No,
Or
no,
is
no,
it...
no. In a floating moat.
Oh.
No, it's actually on the ground.
It is on the ground.
Okay.
Yeah,
So we could walk there if we wanted.
you could.
That'd be Gimbal,
Yeah,
status report of the ship.
it's bad.
How bad?
Terrible.
Well, we took a lot of hits from the little asteroid thingies, and the thunder is shaking a lot of the pine. That lightning strike didn't do us any favors. We're half power at best.
Probably can't take too much more damage. Right?
I wouldn't, not with that, not unless we can find a way to finish up the enchantments on this thing and get some abjuration magic on it.
We never did that. I forgot
No,
about
we
that.
forgot to do that. Yeah.
You
We
guys
were
should
kinda pressed
land
for
and let them.
time.
Yeah. What? How long will it take you to affect repairs?
This kind of damage, it might be a day or two.
I think we should walk.
Let's we can leave Tyrael with the boat to protect them, and the rest of us can go.
Yep.
Seems to be the only option.
I mean, even if they're not the cause, normal people don't just hang out in the middle of a storm like this, so maybe they know how to get through it.
Friend or foe, we should journey towards them.
Do you still not want me to go to talk to the unicorn?
We could use your little box to talk to them. Is that a bad idea?
I don't think I saw them.
Oh, that's
Right.
fair.
Do we want to do that or just want to
So,
walk?
I
I
don't
mean,
want
it's
to chance
just
you
like-
getting attacked by that thing.
I mean, here's the thing. Okay, if you go and talk to the unicorn, you find out we got to be there now. We're basically saying we're gonna sail the ship there, hell or high water,
We totally died.
which will probably messed up again. But that's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna say we're all in. If we're gonna see the unicorn, we're gonna try to risk the ship, ourselves, everything.
What if the unicorn is friends with it?
Well, then I'm gonna punch that unicorn in the horn.
In the horn.
That sounds.
After that, I think he kind of deserves it.
I mean, yeah, it was awake. Right? Or, I mean, I think we should just get walking.
Let's land the
I'm
ship
with
out
Ander.
the reasonable distance.
Well, why don't we have it fly us back a little bit closer so we don't have to walk as far, then they can retreat.
Okay.
Okay. So as you steer the ship back around towards the storm, and as you see it even at this distance, it's a massive thing. Lightning is still striking all the way below to the ground. Swirling of wind and clouds and rain. It is a visibly darker part of the world, and you're heading straight towards it.
Good.
So you get within a few hundred feet of it. Make a landing check. Survival check. Or who's
Maybe
driving?
Alvin should. Alvin should.
Alvin's still
Yeah.
driving.
Yeah, Alvin's
Yeah.
the new captain.
Can I also
I'm
take
the
a nap
captain
on the way
now.
back?
Yeah.
Well, oh, you're
What?
taking
To
another
get-
nap?
Yeah, to get yourself.
Oh,
some
since we're
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
taking a lot of naps,
nap.
guys.
Take another short rest.
you nap up. I'm gonna steer this ship.
Mhm.
Is anybody helping me?
Give their cure one of those.
That'll help.
Okay.
That'll totally help. I mean, like,
I never want to turn down
He's practically
advantage
captain.
to try and get it.
Yeah.
Oh boy, did I need that advantage. What's 7 plus 8?
15.
15.
Then that.
Okay, cool. You bring it down gently. You land it as the balloon kind of deflates and you land. You feel those gems kind of repel against the ground, and you slowly land.
I'd like to amend my earlier statement. I think Soot should pop in on the unicorn.
Okay.
Because this looks really bad. If there's a way we can figure out what's going on here. Because we can still get nailed on the ground by the storm as we're trying to get to that moat.
Dude, bro, look at bro. Like, if
Look
the
at
unicorn,
bro,
like,
look at bro.
if the unicorn like doesn't talk to you, try talking to the storm.
That's what I'm saying.
Dude,
Definitely
yeah.
think you should be trying to talk to that storm too. I mean, if you try.
If the storm's
Done
being,
crazier.
like an elemental or something being controlled by the caster on top of that thing, then that's not going to do anything.
Well, look at me, right? I mean, I'm super big and I'm shiny, and anything that comes into your orbit, I smash into a paste.
I start.
Now we've got this dragon
Cast
that's
it takes a minute.
orbiting the thing.
Okay, now this is a physical chest, right?
Kind of.
Well, let me double check on the axles with the spell.
Bless
size.
you. Gesundheit.
There's an air elemental that comes.
Right.
It's transparent and immune to all damage.
Right.
You can't interact with other creatures or objects.
No, that's fine.
It carries an open, empty chest.
Open.
Yeah, when it comes to me.
It's
Okay.
open.
Yeah.
So is it wood?
It's a. It doesn't say anything about what the chest is.
Okay.
So I assume it's just a standard chest,
Oh boy.
since it doesn't say anything about that.
And this is not like a teleportation thing. You get
No, it's
chest gets when you get in the chest, you get carried.
No, I immediately disappear from that location. Air elemental takes me,
So it is a teleportation.
poofs, and
Okay.
yeah,
Oh, so it is a teleport kind of thing.
yeah,
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's a cutting
yeah.
fabric.
Well, the air elemental is doing the teleportation.
Before you go, I want you to know I have every
Do a good
ounce
job.
of faith in you.
This is great.
And May Sylvanus guide you.
Oh, wait, so you have guidance
For a minute.
and you have a bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
Hold on, do I have anything else?
Yeah,
I
the
can
chest
add to that?
appears.
Yeah. Okay. So there's a small elemental. Looks like a cat. Like a large, like a panther made out of wind and cloud.
You can't have one of my inspiration.
It's not inspiration. This is resistance. So that only
Yeah.
applies to savings throws, but you may
what
need
kind
that.
of just all resistance?
It's just that's just the name of the spell. It's
It's just specified.
before the minute is up, you can add a d4 to one savings throw
Okay.
of its choice.
Okay. Cool. So as the ship lands, the air elemental appears in its cat form with a box in its mouth and drops it for you. You get in. There's a lid.
I
clamps
close the
over it.
lid and I think about sending it to the unicorn.
Okay.
Oh boy.
And suddenly, everyone in the ship just sees this thing goes just disappear, and you are careening through like a wind tunnel, flying through,
Like the
and
elemental
you're inside just going like rocking back and forth.
I'm picturing the time vortex.
And
joysticks pop up.
then you appear. The chest appears.
In front of the unicorn.
Yeah. I assume the lid is on.
Yeah, immediately I'm like, hey, Mrs. Unicorn, please don't open the chest. Don't choose to open the chest. I just want to talk to you for a second. I'm doing that in my mind.
Okay.
To the unicorn. Are
Um,
you there?
you hear a strained voice say, "Yes."
Are you okay?
No.
Are you good friends with this giant dragon storm thing?
A peal of a thunderous fist cracks the chest,
Oh.
clean open.
Opens the chest?
It destroys the chest. It obliterates it. It takes the chest took 40 damage.
Holy cow!
Okay.
Can the chest be
And
broken?
they never saw him again.
So I think this would send the chest back.
I think that's
When the spell expires or when the contents of the chest have been removed, the elemental in the chest disappear. Okay, so I'm here.
You are there with the unicorn. Is that what you're saying?
Seems like
It's
it.
nice knowing you, Soot.
So you saw Tuzar's character sheet, right?
Yeah, right.
Hide below the unicorn. Smash the unicorn.
We're still talking to you on MindLink, right?
No, there's no mind like we don't
I'm
have
I have to be
Tuzar.
30
Too far.
feet to do
Yeah,
that.
Too far away.
And yeah, there's no.
I'm like, oh, am I in trouble? To the unicorn.
it looks like it's stuck there, frozen. Just yes.
Right.
Are you gonna try to talk to
Master
someone?
goes the obvious.
Why are you doing this?
Jump off the edge.
Just a
We've
second.
known you for like less than a day at this point.
And we're gonna take a break.
I think I got a
I'll let
plan.
you figure
I think it's
that
gonna be fine.
Yeah. Ooh, cliffhanger,
Okay.
not involving an actual cliff.
Oh man. I think you should just run and jump off the nearest cliff and hope.
So what campaign do you really want us to be playing?
Sounds like Eberron.
No.
Yeah, Eberron.
This is good.
We're getting ready for Eberron in November.
No, I mean,
We're gonna be okay.
you guys got away and then you went back.
No.
Decisions were made.
Yeah. I'm just. This is. Soot doesn't know what's going on. He's
That's
learning
real.
real fast though.
Folks,
Oh, I mean,
there would have been 0 last words. There would have been nothing.
You
It
just
would've-
never
a
heard
Nolo
from him
would have
again?
been dust in the wind. Legit.
all right.
What were
That's
you
Oh.
at,
third
Brad?
There was,
still-
there was no
We're
words.
still alive here,
It's over.
but
Not far.
That was a 1. You had to do
You
it.
were at 1.
No, that's what it was. That's
No,
the
no,
roll.
no. What were you
When-
at hit point wise?
Is
yeah, we're still. I'm gonna go to
Oh,
intermission.
Yeah,
Screens
we
like
can
keep
Oh,
my
I
mask
have
on.
to
start the
Save
intermission. Yeah.
You were 2,000 feet.
Yeah, you would have
Pace.
splatted.
Okay.
I had 60, 61.
Okay, yeah.
Brad knew
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
you're a
yeah,
paladin.
you would've
You don't
splatted
get.
if
You
you
don't
fell.
get flying.
I would have been, and then go.
Your last words would have been, "Oh,
Brad,
crap."
Third tier would have
Splat.
barely survived, actually.
Audio up.
And
The
we're
video
back.
is up.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
Hey.
Cool.
Woo! Soot's gonna die.
Fine.
All
Just
right.
a quick
And then
recap.
so will the rest
Yeah.
of us.
I was glad for a moment to figure out.
As I said, we probably can just go to the town and get another one.
Oof. Big oof.
Okay.
Okay, they're gonna get the music going. Sorry, sir.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's a funeral
fine.
This is
dirge,
the DM
so,
who just
sorry
pulled it out
about
of the
that.
box.
I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but I have a plan.
Play violins as a bad.
That's right. He's got 8 more lives after this, so we're good.
Fair.
Oh man, that would be interesting.
Have 9 cats.
Actually kill him off, and he's just like
That would be.
back.
8 more.
Oh,
lives.
that would be crazy to
You
do
actually
for
have to
one
kill
shot.
him 9 times.
Oh, that's an idea for a one shot if I've ever heard one.
Yeah.
Yes,
You have
it
9
is.
lives. Don't waste them.
That was really hard.
That's
and
really
grappling.
cool. Really
Super
hard.
meat grinder.
Let's pick up. So,
Okay.
After the box explodes into shards around you, so the wind catches and sweeps them away. You see like this recoiling like mass of cloud retract into the body 20 feet above you. What do you do?
I cast silent image at will, like immediately, of a splatted dead Soot.
Okay.
And I lie it down as still as I can.
So you look like a flattened cat, like out of a cartoon.
Just real mangled.
Yeah, and then I'll mental to the unicorn, be like, "It's all right. I'm okay. I know it looks bad.
It looks bad.
So look, the Omelot's coming to rescue you.
Could they hurry?
That is the plan. That is the plan. We're gonna get here as quickly as we can. I have to leave, but it's gonna be like a minute. So anything you want to tell me, and I'm gonna start casting
The box.
to bring the
again?
box back.
Okay.
And I'm thinking about Manolo sleeping on the ship.
So
Not the jar now, but
No.
this
wait.
thing has got me imprisoned. It's an Elder Tempest,
okay. Elder Tempest.
and I believe it was brought forth by those below.
Oh! I think we passed them.
Great.
We can go and stop them maybe.
As long as they're underneath the storm can strike you with lightning. Be careful.
Okay, we'll sneak in and then stop them.
Right.
Okay. Hold on. So just like hold it together.
You see the unicorn wince, and you see the belly kind of expand against its inner ribs.
It looks like there's something inside of you. Are you okay?
It's warping my child.
Oh no!
That seems like that sounds bad. I think we will try and save you and then stop that from happening. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. I've been following the Zodlot guys for a while now. They take care of everything. It's gonna be fine.
The box appears.
Close the thing and I'm gone.
What the?
Back on the deck.
was a terrible idea. It was great though. So okay. Yeah, it's bad. It's real bad. They're not friends. They're not friends at all. But good news, those guys that we saw probably down on the surface, they're making that whole thing happen.
That's good.
Protection from energy, and I start running towards him.
Wait.
whoa,
We're on the
whoa,
ship.
So also, it's like I forgot what she said it was. It's some sort of tyrant. I don't know. Anyway, also, it's warping her child.
I put on the protection and I start running towards him.
I want to.
Alvin, you had your hand up.
I was gonna do a thing.
Do it.
You're running.
It was a joke. That was just a joke. Yeah, totally.
I'm gonna summon an elemental and let's beat the crap out of those guys.
Oh yes. Can it carry me?
Come on.
You do have to walk 5 miles through a storm.
I will run 5 miles.
What if?
I
Need lightning rods.
the elemental might be big enough to carry us.
All of us? Like 8 people?
Let me look that up before I'm
How
just talking
big?
out of my butt.
How big? Is it like a monstrous creature?
Let me look it up
I
so
don't
I'm
think it
not
can carry
talking
all
out
of
of my
us.
butt.
How long of a trip? Would it be walking?
5 miles.
5 miles?
And
Like
that
an
would be
hour. Well,
an hour?
walking.
An hour
If
would be
we're
great
walking.
for me.
It's not walking. Like I would say 5 miles. Even if I'm in the woods, would take me at least 2. And
No,
that's
I'm
up and
talking
down.
out of
So
my
like
butt.
that,
It
you know,
can't
like
carry
at
all.
least.
Well, I mean, this is pretty flat terrain.
But
and
you're
as you get
storming,
down on the
right?
ground,
It's not storming down here.
not where you are. You're at
Okay.
the kind of the edge of the storm. Like if you travel, 400 or 500 feet, the storm just begins. And beyond it, you see just tall grass. The grass is like weirdly high, like 10 feet tall grass. What?
That's where the Pokemon are.
So I wasn't the only one thinking.
And
Wait, tall grass, you say?
yes. So if you sneak and you're trying to take your time and try to be stealthy about it, it'll take a little longer, but your chances of being seen are less.
Elemental's gonna be seen.
It can
Wait,
actually burrow in an undetected manner if I
Ooh.
summon an
Can
earth
it
elemental.
carry
That's
us
cool.
and burrow?
No,
No, it can't
Oh.
carry
no,
us.
it can't carry us. It's only large. It's not.
Can you make a
It's
tunnel
not big, huge.
that we walk behind it?
No, it just sort of moves.
I
through
can
the
kill
earth
the
based
grass.
on its
Yeah, it's
earth
like
swims
through
elementalness.
How long
Yeah.
does it?
With the sword?
I can kill the grass.
That's not too
But
With
bad.
your sword?
No,
We
we're
have to
gonna
wait
use
till
that
we-
for
Yeah, let's
cover
pull
if
the sword
anything.
out. Let's do it.
No. Let's not do that yet. No, though. I think we should try to sneak as much as we can. Maybe using our Feywild medals.
If
And-
we're gonna sneak, I could cast Pass Without Trace on us until we get closer. Then I'll summon
Yeah.
the elemental.
That's what
Yeah, let's do that.
But it takes a minute to cast that spell, so we'll have to sit tight when we get closer.
The other thing I'm thinking is, if we're close enough, in a 900-foot range on Dimension Door, I could bamf up there, grab the caster, pull him down, and we just, kill him.
Right. I'm with you so far.
And then that might end the storm, and then
If we get close, if we get within 500 feet, I can make a gate where we can just jump all up there.
I like that better, because then it's not just me.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll got something that can protect all of us from the storms and stuff once we get 500 feet up.
Looking at the druid now.
Yep.
All of us? No, I can't protect all of us.
Then do we take?
Protect the weak ones.
I think we just gotta hit them real hard and real fast.
Okay.
Yes.
Somebody have a backpack I can sleep in?
How big are you?
3 feet.
You're definitely finding my backpack.
It's like halfling size.
Halfling says?
Yeah, I just want to
You
sleep
could
in
fit
the
my
back.
back, wouldn't you? Couldn't I just kind of like, yeah, I could carry him.
I'm just gonna take a nap. Okay.
It's gonna take a short rest.
Short
in
rest
the middle
base
of the
caster.
You're like 3 feet, right?
I'm 2'5".
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the plan? Just so we're clear.
Sneak.
Sneak with
Alright.
cast without
Pass Without
pass
Trace.
without trace. Yeah.
Okay.
Can
Get
we
close
move
enough.
at full speed with Pass Without Trace?
Allow me to look.
They're cute.
How long does that last? Also, we probably do that near the
Yeah.
end.
I think it adds 10 to your
It
stealth.
adds 10 to your stealth checks.
That's really good.
and
Yeah, pass without trace is a great spell.
it is dope. I love it. Alright, pass without trace lasts up to an hour.
It's not too bad. We'll get
So we'll get a little
we'll
closer,
get pretty close.
and then
We'll get
yeah.
closer. Is everyone okay with me summoning a giant earth elemental?
Sounds sweet.
And I can go through the gate.
Can
Uh,
anything go through the gate?
No.
It could be a distraction. You could use it.
I mean, it's large. How big is the gate?
I'll look it up.
You know, Gimbal and the other gnomes have, broken out and started to repair the ship with its surface damages. They have their hammers and mallets and other crowbars and other things, pulling off bad wood, trying to going out to seek other and replace it, things of that nature.
Google was down for a second. Sorry. I'm pretty sure it's a tiny gate. It's probably like, standard doorway sized.
You gotta do it as soon as we get in there then.
Oh, 10 foot in diameter.
It's not too bad.
Large creature. I need a DM ruling on that.
That's
10 foot and well, yeah, right, because I'm 8 foot and I'm right on the
Is
cusp of large and medium. Like I'm on the higher end of medium.
You duck.
I mean, if the answer's no, the answer's no.
Yeah.
But
Can you cast it through the gate?
It takes like a couple.
it takes a minute to cast the spell. So that's why
We
I was
wanna
saying
do
we
it
need to
beforehand.
sneak, and then I need to pass without trace and conjure elemental are both concentration. So I was thinking we'd sneak and
As close as
then
we could.
take a minute and then go in.
Well, also, so it sees that all of you have these like cool tier things except for Brad. And he just adds one to his.
To his,
To his disguise self. Which he's constantly casting.
Because you can cast it at will.
That's right.
Stylish.
But you can like create a cosmetic now, right?
Hmm?
You
Yeah,
can, like,
it
create
won't
the
do
cosmetic.
what ours
Yeah.
does.
Oh, it's completely cosmetic. Yeah, he just wants
It
to
just
be.
looks
He just wants to be
He's
one of
just
the.
an odd lot
some
fanboy.
felt and everything is
It's
like perfectly
cosplay.
etched,
It's magical
but magically
cosplay.
perfect.
Yeah.
But definitely felt.
Stolen valor.
That's good.
Oh, thanks.
sorry.
Um,
I think it's gonna be fine
okay.
if it's 10 foot.
Before we disembark, Alvin casts Goodberry and disperses them to the gnomish crew to help boost their morale.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Sylvanas is be good by you.
Yeah. He's the homie.
Glad I didn't need it.
We should probably pay these guys at some point.
You talking to me? I don't keep money.
That's why I'm talking to you.
I think we've been dispersing wages.
To
I
the gnomes?
Yeah, we've.
Ned paid them a couple times, and Tyrael's paid them.
So it's a habit we'll keep up.
Okay. Just saying.
Yeah.
A large is 10 foot,
Yeah.
If we should ever
so it'll barely
actually
fit.
find
Okay.
treasure.
I'll have to force it a little.
So it'll like just squeeze through the.
If we should ever actually find treasure.
just the tip of the elemental.
I can't hear you.
Well, Alvin's like, well, I don't do it for the treasure.
I know.
And there's like, and I'm getting sick of it.
Hey, at this point, I should have my own castle with my own bard.
We're doing our hearts, buddy. Really. Like, we can pretty much go to any inn and treat it like our own castle. We've done it.
That sounds painful though.
No, it's fun.
With the castle inside of you.
Well, I suppose to one like you, it would be painful, wouldn't it? Yeah.
So, you guys want to go beat up some cultists?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Okay. Make your first stealth rolls.
Are we using our emblems right away, or how long?
Right,
will
but-
Oh, I was
It's a
gonna.
druid spell.
I was gonna
isn't it?
do the pass without trace. So
But we have to sneak before you can, because it's only gonna last an hour, right?
Yeah, it's at your moving. It's gonna be 2 hours to get there.
Okay.
So we have to actually
So
sneak
for the
before-
Do I have
first
to
hour,
do
we'll
it?
use our
I'm gonna
thingies.
sleep in Noel's backpack.
You can help
Sorry,
him.
what?
So for the first hour, we use we'll use the Corellan's tears.
Yeah.
What about those bird things? Would they help
I'm-
with stealth checks or no?
That gives us advantage, right?
They
But
would
that's
probably
advantage on
not
that?
be good with
military
stealth.
gives you advantage.
Story
Okay.
wise, at least.
On stealth checks.
Is there any like wild animals?
Make a perception
in the
check.
area? Perception. That would be dirty 20.
Okay.
Comes to 21.
18
For stealth.
for
Yep.
stealth.
Do you get
30.
plus 10 or no?
No,
No,
I'm
not
not
yet.
doing that yet.
Oh, 16
Okay.
then.
I am the darkness.
I got an 18.
Nice.
Even with
Hey.
your armor
So
disadvantage?
your armor
yeah,
and
right.
everything?
The armor disadvantage. What is that?
That means
That
you
you
roll
have
with disadvantage.
You have to roll
Disadvantage.
2
You
dice
gotta
and
roll
take the
2
bad.
dice and take the worst.
So because I have the thing,
Or
I
you can
just
take
have
your
to roll
armor
it
off.
again. That sucks.
No,
No,
you
it takes
no,
two.
no, you have the Corellan's tier.
So
No,
it's
no,
just
no.
it's
Right.
disadvantage,
Counteracted,
so you
so
just
it's a
roll one
regular
die.
roll.
Right. And unfortunately, I rolled a 17, which would have given me an 18.
No,
No, you got
that's
it.
what you keep.
Did you roll 1
You
They
roll
die?
one
cancel
die.
each other out,
All right. Well,
right?
Yes.
You
You're
rolled
gonna have
one
to roll
die.
it.
That was the die that you were supposed to roll.
thank you. 18.
Okay. Yeah. So 30, 18, 20 something.
21.
18.
18. Yeah.
16.
Okay.
Which is another
How many
side.
sleeps?
You're sleeping. Brad.
Brad rolled a 22.
Okay, so you're all stealthily moving through the grass, and it's very, very tall, but it's almost got like a bamboo circularity to it, and it kind of waves at the top, and you hear kind of whistling above you. There's just the movement.
Like reeds.
What was your perception check?
That was a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Okay. As you're looking through the grass, you see a lot of stuff on the ground, just like bugs and things moving around. But off in the distance, you see just barely over the top of the grass, you see these two triangle-shaped kind of legs, or like the pinnacle of a triangle, and you see this head pop up, and it looks like a giant cricket.
Oh, cool. Whoa. Rose, this is a giant bug.
Even before Oddlot is riding giant crickets.
Brad's whispering right now. This is Brad's whispering voice.
Back away.
All right. I mean, Alvin
Yes.
looks back at Brad, nods.
Of course,
True
there's
as
also since you're under the storm, most of the flying things have found refuge other places. But you do remember that you did see eagles and other large bees. With that kind of role, you also noticed that there were like coyotes and other bobcats just kind of running around trying to find a safe place in the grass.
Okay. Cool.
No, they're not really paying attention to you because they're terrified of the silver wolf. You pass. The ground is soaking wet. It is slogging through mud. The grass is almost unforgiving in terms of getting through it. It's almost like a natural vegetal wall. But you guys managed to pass a few hours without incident. Make another. Now that's the first hour.
Are we close enough now that? All right. So now I'm casting Pass Without Trace, and a veil of shadows around us.
I'm waking up.
What does that give
Okay.
us?
An hour past?
It is a
Yeah.
plus
I have a
10
short
bonus
rest.
to your
Yep.
dexterity stealth checks.
Okay, so then after you cast Pass Without Trace, the shadows emerge. Make your stealth.
And our tears are done now?
Tears are done.
Boom. Do I
Wow.
just? What does Pass Without Trace do for us?
It is a
10.
plus 10
10
to
to
your
We-
stealth check.
We bumped into each other. 'Cause we both
We
rolled
both
Nat
moved
20.
once, so 10.
11, technically.
11? Oh, that's right.
Plus,
Yes, yes,
plus
yes.
your actual natural stealth.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I
Wait,
have advantage on
wait,
stealth. I'm
oh.
good. That starts out.
11,
roll one more if you have
17
advantage.
from a crit fail.
16 from a crit fail.
Oh my god.
39.
I'm just happy about a dirty 20 over here.
I got a nat 20.
35.
Hey!
Where was
32.
that?
You sucked all of our luck out.
Third here.
I did.
35.
35. Wow, there's some serious rolls.
Nice.
Guys. Man, you guys are just. Most of you are just like dodging
I'm
and
so
darting
mad.
through this.
There's a baby involved.
Through the grass. Oh, the shadows seem to like give you almost a keener sense of these very small ways of moving through these grasses, like deer paths.
Trail.
Do you guys both had critical fails?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But we also
to
made
a
it
16.
all the way up
That's
to
true.
16.
That's
We got
to
some
16.
very
Okay.
magical help.
Chris has to pay respect.
But yeah.
Enough. Oh my gosh.
I'm just gonna levitate and pull myself by the grass.
Very nice. You kind of
That would be
swimming
very
through
quiet.
it.
Brad's walking behind you, getting hit in the face with every single time you let go.
Bro. Okay.
Andrew successfully suppresses a giggle.
You come to a part at the edge of the grass kind of stops abruptly, and there's a large clearing around which you see about 200, 250 orcs surrounding this plateau. And on top of the plateau, you see more orcs positioned around the central figure, who is chained to the rock.
Oh, the person in robes is chained to the rock?
Yeah, because there's high winds; they don't want to blow off.
Very practical. Practical. Okay, so just to
Change your plans.
pop
you
in and
die,
grab
instead
isn't
he
gonna
gets
work.
captured.
So good.
Make a perception. Everyone make perception checks.
Yes.
I'm not using this die again.
Ooh, yeah, there we go.
Oh, hey!
24.
30-20.
Okay.
18.
19 plus 6.
Ooh, that's 25.
8.
So off to your right, you see you guys, Soot and Thurkir, see like these two like bushes that are clearly disguises. And you see them kind of whispering back and forth. It's like, oh my god, they're gonna do it. And they kind of lift up, and you see two little gnomes under this bush.
Oh!
I want to go over to him.
Okay.
Can I
I'll
sneak
go
over?
with him.
Yeah.
Since
Can
we're
we,
the only people that saw
yeah,
him.
can we sneak over to them?
Okay. Yeah. You want to.
Yeah, let's
over?
stealth.
Wait, so yeah, I don't want
Okay.
them to notice.
Stealth over.
Do we have pass
You
without trace
have-
still?
Well,
Yeah,
You have to
still-
be
you still have
within.
it.
Oh.
If you're within 30 feet of Alvin.
Oh.
Yeah, so.
yeah,
We started
so then,
It's a
yeah.
there.
proximity thing. So.
So that's a 19 plus in your case, Captain.
32
Yeah, 19 plus
or 33.
6.
Okay.
Really high.
So you crouch
25.
real low, like your dark figure kind of blends
So
in
you
with
can
the
you
dark
can ride
earth.
me.
Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna. I see he's going too, and I'm just like,
See
whoa.
these little pink sandals disappear into the tall grass. As you approach, you definitely get behind them, and there's just two little gnome figures hidden under like this fake grass thing.
In their heads, I speak. Don't
Oh.
be alarmed. But there's a giant
think I'll
beast
grab
beside you, behind you. We're gonna be your friends.
Okay. And they're here.
If they even look like they're gonna scream, I'm gonna grab both their mouths.
They-
But only as like a reaction. I'll roll a dex or something.
Oh
like
my
if they try.
Make an
and-
intimidation check.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, excellent. That's what I want to do. That's what I'm built for.
I thought you were trying to make friends.
18 plus.
Yeah, you can make friends by
8.
intimidating.
Oh, good lord.
26.
Okay.
You really were built
So-
for this. Gee
Oh
whiz.
god.
Maybe you should've
Originally,
told them not to
the
pee themselves.
grassy, leafy blanket was kind of bobbing up and down the top. It just stops. And you see a moment where there is this quick reaction to stand up. Are you gonna?
I'll stop them real quick.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll?
Yeah, and they just make an attack roll.
An attack roll? Okay.
Kind of like grappling.
Yeah, grapple roll.
Right?
Yeah.
10 plus, that's
It's a
like a
grapple.
strength check,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
9. So 19.
Oh yeah, you got it. You grab like a.
We're cool. We're cool, right?
We're cool.
You see these two gnomes just kind of slowly turn around. You see they turn around to face you. They see the dark Thurkir lizard and you.
I smile with just teeth going back.
Oh boy.
And
Anybody got smell urine?
the male gnome, who has like these curly blonde ringlets all the way around his head, big bushy blonde eyebrows, really kind of short pointed nose, thin lips, and wearing like explorer's gear. He's got like one of those explorer hats on.
Crikey.
Yeah, kind of. And he's like, yeah, we're cool.
What you doing? Again, what you doing?
This is weird. I don't know if I'm going to do this. We're from the Order of the Golden Bow.
Ooh. We're the odd lot. Well, they're the odd lot. I'm following them. Look, I think they're gonna attack this place.
Oh, please don't do that. We're studying them.
What are you studying them for?
Historic preservation. This is an endangered culture. We're trying to learn their mannerisms and their belief structures. We need to record this for historical annals and posterity.
Tell us everything you know about these guys.
Yes. You did roll really high on that intimidation,
Make
right?
another division check.
No, I'm just gonna cast friends on them then.
Okay.
They're not hostile to us, right?
Huh?
They're not hostile to us, right?
No.
Okay. I cast friends on
That'd
them.
be dumb if they were.
And then I'm gonna intimidate them.
Look at that inspiration dice. Give it.
Heck yeah.
I just wanna just the teeth start going and they just keep going and I'm just like, you gotta tell us everything.
Not the hero we asked for, but the hero we deserve.
That gives me advantage on charisma checks, which this is.
Oh my god.
Friends.
Tell me everything, friend.
Okay.
10 plus 8, that's an 18.
18.
Swear to God, if that doesn't work, you roll
Oh,
that.
wow.
18 to intimidate your friends. It works.
That's a little
Conflicting
intimidation
messages.
between friends.
This is how I built him for this specific purpose.
Okay.
Intimidating gnomes
Yeah. Yeah.
that he's friendly with.
Everything gonna know? That's the Mizgarad all. That guy in the middle, that's Rograk. He's the shaman kind of figure. He's the leader. He is working with some weird other figure. It looks like I can't. It's not part of the regular gang. It's like a green skinned tiefling.
Ooh.
Very bizarre, but they seem to. Well, Rograk gets along with it. The others just kind of. How do I say this? It's they tolerate it because Rograk is like, okay, great. There's a relationship there. But this cleric has somehow single-handedly rose to prominence and taken over and subsumed other tribes. Chieftains have been disappearing, so they have amassed power and they are angry. Like from what we've been able to glean from their Orcish is that they have a motto. The motto is "Unleash the storm, unleash our fury."
Huh. Yeah, we think they're making the storm.
Oh, clearly.
Yeah. We're gonna stop them from doing that. You're gonna run away
Okay.
so that you're safe.
Okay.
I can intimidate you again. If you
No. No. No, please don't.
Okay, we're good.
And
Want
also,
to go back?
before I forget, this is there's a lot of mention of a word that I'm not familiar with. They mentioned the Zindarak and Zindarth.
Zindarth is Zindarak.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know what that, but whenever it's mentioned, it causes fear in all the other orcs. But Rograk and the greenskin tiefling seem to be empowered by that. It's very interesting.
Hmm.
We haven't quite figured that one out yet.
Okay.
And but yeah, they are normally peaceful, but then there's this strange occurrence happening. Like we figure it must be some sort of religious ceremony. That's why we're studying it. And he pulls out reams of scroll paper, like just notes and notes and notes and notes. And
Give me
notes.
that.
No,
We're friends.
but I need this.
I can intimidate you again.
You're gonna have to.
I don't need this. This
Oh,
charity got it.
18 plus 8.
It's a 26.
26.
Good lord. The gnome just kind of just cowers and just sort of hands over his scroll. Can I get those back?
Maybe.
At some point?
Well, I just thought maybe there'd be something in here that we need at some point.
Because I gotta bring that back to the library.
Where's the library?
There are some people in Newsham who are very interested in this information.
Okay.
Oh,
Um.
that was the museum we did.
Yeah, but I'm sure it's. I mean, yeah, it's gnomes. It's gotta be. It's gotta be them.
Yeah.
I'm taking it, and
We'll get it.
I'm like, they're here. We're good. You scared me. You scared me. Good.
No, I'm just. Do I listen to your mind stuff too? I wasn't
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
that way.
I'm telling
Okay,
you
okay,
to do it
okay.
everybody.
I wasn't sure if it's one person at a time. I
Yeah, it
wasn't sure
says
how it worked.
anybody within 30 feet can.
Oh, okay.
That you choose, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can participate or ask questions or.
Yeah,
the
you
other-
have to
the other
trust
ones
these
is-
guys to run away, right? Or not.
They
Do
seem
anything.
like friends.
The female gnome has like a monocle that telescopes.
Nice.
That's sweet.
Run away.
We might need
Run away. Okay.
I'm
not.
gonna roll a stealth check for them.
Okay.
Are you okay? Hope you're good.
Okay. I was gonna say, if the NPCs blow this for us.
Lightning strike just blows up two now.
Yeah. So they curl off to the right and they kind of trek through the grasses and disappear.
Okay, yeah, we go back to the right. We're going to go back. Yeah. And I'm like, so I've got to return this over the I've got to return this to Newsham, but like we talked to there's no gnomes over there, and they said, and I just relay the whole thing. This is like a book on it.
I mean, I probably don't have time to read through it now, but can I just like make a perception check and try to read through it or something and see if there's anything?
Quick skim.
Yeah. 13.
Nothing more glean than what he told you.
Words. I like to write them. I don't have to read them.
Who's the Zindarak guy?
The dragon.
Should we pretend to be his emissary? Walk right straight up to the thing and then just cut the guy down and walk out.
I still like the idea
Oh,
where
200
we want
words.
them.
I like that. I like what I want to see. I want to see this elemental thing.
Yeah.
I'd like to see it stop, actually, but okay.
No, his Earth one.
Oh, his Earth now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
me
Yeah,
summoning
yeah.
the elemental, and then we.
Yeah,
Jump in.
I'll put the gate down.
Yep.
Are we within 500 feet of the
Wait,
top
how
of
many
it?
orc are there?
There are 250 orcs approximately. You're
That's
not-
the
If it's a
problem.
large place.
Yeah,
No,
then
they're on the
500
bottom,
feet.
right?
A lot of them are on
How-
the bottom.
Yeah, how?
Is it? Can they run up the hill or something?
They can get up top. Yeah, it's
Take a while.
it's got an incline. It might take a couple of like a turn or two, but it's not.
Turn it to.
But now, I wanted to clarify something. I wasn't sure. The gnomes, thank you, said
Mhm.
that the orcs are mad at this chief.
No.
Thank
No.
you.
No, oh, okay. They're just mad.
Yeah.
They don't really care for the tiefling, but because their orc shaman leader guy's okay with them, they're like, okay, I guess we are too.
Okay. If I was gonna cast Arcane Gate from here, on the outskirts, in cover, how far in could I get it? Where could I get it to?
You can get it to the top of the plateau, but kind of the very edge of it.
Great. That's perfect. We can get to the top of the plateau.
All right.
How many orcs are we between us and?
Can we get back?
Make perception checks.
Yeah. Well, it lasts for
What, 10 minutes?
10 minutes.
I don't know.
As long as I'm concentrating on it.
That also means that anything else can go through the portal too, right?
4 perception.
Yeah, I did terrible.
Okay.
So is it kind of like a wormhole, right? Like in the sense of like if you cast it here and there's 200
like
enemies here
through
and
an
then it
apple?
ends here. Do you just go through it and they can't go in it this way?
No, there's distinct entrance.
It's just
exits to it.
entrance here, exit here,
But
exit.
if kind of concentration is broken, if he takes damage while you're up there, the gate stops, and then you are stranded.
I'll stay here.
Yeah. I think that's a good idea.
All right.
You've done enough.
Perception checks for how many orcs are on top.
You've
Yeah.
been through a lot.
5.
You guys got this.
Let me.
I got a 9, a
Try
4
that.
plus a 5.
I'll cast Flock of Familiars.
Dirty 20.
Okay. So you get a pretty good read on what's going on up there, and there's easily on top there might be 35 orcs.
What's all
That's
orcs?
pretty
There's
good.
about 30, 35 of them.
10, 20, 25.
Okay, so
Snow could blow up.
I'm gonna start summoning this elemental, and I just reach my hands into the ground and I start casting my spell.
Okay.
Yeah. I summon weasels. I'm gonna. Who wants advantage? Who wants help?
Oh, I want a weasel.
Weasel.
How many do you summon?
I summoned 6 of them.
That's almost everybody.
3. Who else are you giving them to?
4,
We'll call it
5,
Alex.
6.
Oh, yeah, we're good.
I'll take a black one.
Oh yeah, that's
They're little blue weasels.
Little blue weasels. Okay.
little blue weasels.
Yeah.
Cool.
They're just
My
gonna.
name
They're
is
just
Blue.
crawling around on you. They're just holding on.
Do my next hit song. Little weasel.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll since does yours take 10 minutes to cast?
No, it takes 1 minute to cast.
Oh, I'll hold off half a second. I'll start casting Arcane Gate.
Okay.
Sure.
That
So you
takes
caught me
10
like right
minutes.
before I started.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so like when I'm about at the 9-minute mark.
You're gonna nod.
Yeah.
Okay. So you give him the cue.
Oh my god.
Synchronized.
Yeah.
Synchronized
Love it.
summoning.
All
And
right, so as simultaneously as you blow, you exhale your pipe smoke, and as gate emerges, and next thing you know, there's a similar gate at the top of the plateau, 500 feet
I'll
away.
take one. Yeah.
The earth elemental rumbles up out of the earth and goes, stone.
Yeah, accurate.
It's so cool.
It's just basically a boulder with a vaguely humanoid shape.
All right. Hey, Rocky. I'm Alvin. This is the Odd Lot. We're gonna go in and we're gonna womp those guys.
Stone.
Cool. Stone's on board, guys.
Alright, let's get stoned.
Okay. So
Those are the guys who need to be
who's
stoned.
going through?
Everybody,
I'll go
right?
10 minutes. 10
Okay.
minutes and the way is closed.
Noah's gone.
And just to be clear, Kira's supposed to eat the chained up guy.
Why not?
Okay.
Oh.
We're not
I
trying. We're not trying to save
We
him or do
know
nothing.
he's
We're gonna.
evil, right?
I just
so
making
just
sure.
like if I don't know, I don't care. We're
He's
just getting there,
mutating a
chopping
baby
down, and then going back
unicorn
through
in
that portal.
vitro.
What did you do with
Stone's
him
gonna
after?
tenderize him for you.
Should I pop in first?
No.
Big wave attack?
No, these, maybe we'll have, maybe
Let's just
we'll
check
have a
initiative.
surprise.
Let's just see
jump
what
in.
Let's all jump
Yes,
in.
yeah, let's see what initiative makes us
Yeah,
do.
Yeah.
jump
I think
in.
that seems like a fair.
Yep.
Should Stone roll his own, or will he just go on mine?
It was for ease of going.
Okay.
Okie dokie. So. Do I have a minute? You can prepare for this.
No, yeah,
Yeah, that's
fine.
that's fine.
Okay.
I'm
think
trying to
that's
figure
reasonable.
out how this
Yeah.
ability I have
we
works
take a
anyhow.
minute like all the time, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
can
yeah.
extend you the courtesy.
Thank you. Didn't quite think we'd get here so fast.
Haha, it's so speedy.
Yeah.
Fastest.
Yeah, you guys move so slowly in other ways.
That's
You're
very
not
true.
wrong.
That's very true.
We lost our like main tactician. Now it's a little less thinking, a little more, beating.
I love sex.
Me too.
No, so it's good.
That is
Turning out to be pretty
ridiculous.
Cast
interesting.
friends. Terminating my friends.
Thing
Be
is, I
like
saw
me
it
and be
happen.
scared.
Wicked. Suit is wicked cool.
It can't help you all in the battle.
What
What
is
you're talking about is
Lambert's-
weasels,
or
Ken.
Or yeah, I
weasels
guess he can only help you in the battle, technically.
do? So what do weasels do now?
They can give you advantage on certain
They're
things. They can
gonna-
use the help action.
They're gonna use the help action.
Yeah.
To
So it's a
grant
skill
us-
check.
Also,
basically?
I can cast touch spells through them, such as Spare the Dying.
Ooh.
Huh.
Neat.
Fancy.
I like the way that sounds.
Life preserver weasels.
Life preservers are weasels. Yeah.
Oh my god. Life
Wow.
preserver weasels.
Yeah.
That's
Like I
pretty
see at
amazing.
that point, like when you're at your last breath, they just have like one of those things that Saint Bernards would have
Oh,
on
the
their
little
chest.
red things.
You know what I mean? And you just come
Yeah.
up and
Well,
magic
Canada.
stuff
But they
would
got
just
they got little hands, so they can pull it off and pour it in.
open your lips. And then they would just squeeze.
Also, I love the fact that the weasels are blue.
Yeah.
Great
Well,
detail.
I wasn't thinking of anything, but he's like, "What color?" It's like, I guess probably not a normal color.
more stealthy than orange. So
It's okay. They look great against snow scales.
Big storm.
White and blue.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
And more
combo.
grey skin. It's a nice little effect.
Actually,
So I can use this arcane gate thing once per long rest.
We have one shot, is what you're saying.
after 10 minutes,
After
we're
that,
up there and we have to make our way back out.
Um,
That's what he's saying.
After
Yeah.
5
So
minutes,
yo,
we really need
we
to be
gotta
backing out.
slash those chains.
I'm just gonna slash it. He's chained up. It's like easy to hit him.
Oh yeah, you're gonna goose him?
Well, why am I?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
Coup de
why
grace,
not?
this guy.
Wait, so there's a cast, but there might be that green tiefling dude too.
Yeah.
What about him? We slay him.
Well,
No, we're gonna
apparently they started getting all rowdy and killing off chiefs and whatnot after the tiefling showed up, and all the other orcs aren't really cool with him, but have to go along with chief. So there's a good chance he's there and needs to get squished.
I forgot to bring the mini I'm using for Ned.
You have to be twins out.
I'll have to. I'm sure there's a mini somewhere there.
Okay, cool. So no, we have enough.
All right. Oh, man.
You know, there's a digital tool you could.
Yeah.
use.
There is that.
But miniatures are so cool.
They are cool.
Minotaur is cool too.
Yes.
I mean,
I agree.
I prefer both.
both of these things are cool. Like
I prefer both.
they just both are.
Minotaur is
different
coolforever.com.
You see, I think for the player, like in person, this is cool, right?
Yeah.
And the viewer, like if you had them, that would be beneficial.
That is what is awesome
Yeah,
about
it's
the
pretty
Etherport
neat
stream.
doing it on that stream
Yeah.
because
But
you
like
can,
for us, this
Yeah.
will
for
always
us,
remain top.
this
notch.
is super.
Oh, absolutely. I completely agree.
Here's the irony of the situation. I prepared for air combat, so I brought a boat for the airship.
Oh, that's great. Oh my gosh. That's adorable.
Yeah, so this was gonna, and just to give you guys scale, like I had stuff planned out, but I didn't plan this.
We suck.
Well,
there.
see, the thing is, you scared us too much.
Yeah. We were
Our ship got TV'd
properly frightened.
For once, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
No,
totally,
Phil,
relatively
It put things in
foolhardy.
perspective.
We bravely ran away.
That was
For sure.
that was awesome.
That was a defining moment,
Brave Sir
Brad.
Abba bravely ran away.
Brad's badassness.
That was
Brad
pretty sweet.
spun the ship
Yeah,
around a
not
couple
in
of
the least.
times.
Yeah,
Makes
that
me
is true.
imagine
Alvin is the new captain.
Yeah, we have new pilots over here.
We do.
Oh, brave
Yeah.
Abba.
It hadn't occurred to me for a while that the steering was a survival check, and I have a +7 to survival.
Yeah.
I should have
Yeah.
been steering this whole time, guys. I'm sorry.
Brad was doing
That's
fine.
a failing on my part as a player. I
mean-
should have just
It's
looked at my
quite
stats
crazy
a little
out
more
there, though,
closely.
and I
At
shit.
least I had a +3 to it, so it
I have
wasn't like I was
+5.
I
running
have
at a 0 or
+6 to
something.
survival somehow.
Really?
Yeah.
You high
Sufficient.
wisdom. It's a wisdom.
So I guess you
thing.
didn't dump wisdom.
I only have a +2 wisdom,
Huh.
but I'm proficient in it. So I get
Yeah,
all
that
the
there
means
extra
you go.
bonus.
Yeah.
That'll
I'm
do
a
that.
dullard.
Yeah, I have a +1.
Surviving is not my game.
Yeah.
I have a -1.
Brad's got you.
I mean, wisdom's not
You have a
casting.
-1?
Okay,
I'm
and
minus
they're
1 on my
proficient
survival.
I'm better than that guy
in survival.
by 1.
You put snow on the woods and he just dies.
Ooh,
Okay, so before we get moving further.
We need 35 orcs.
Yep. So that
dirty.
is the shaman, or actually the cleric who is fastened to the stone. This is the greenskin tiefling next to him.
Ooh.
Looking around.
Man, I
Does that
feel
sound
like we
like
just
a
bite that guy
racial
off of there.
slur or something? You know, like a
Green-skinned
taunt. Yeah, you green skinned tiefling or
Yeah.
something.
Do we have any
I don't think I'd want to be
push
called a
them far
green
enough
skinned
that they
tiefling.
Fly off the cliff.
Nobody will call you that.
Aren't they all supposed to be shades of red? How is he green?
Because he's special.
Some are
and
blue.
Not.
Oh, blue, yeah.
Why is he green? That's a good question.
Why is it green?
Tyriel's sober now.
And is it easy for him to be green?
Is he?
It's silver blue.
Or
I
is it
understand
not?
that it's never
Silver, like,
easy being
before
green.
it's
Yeah.
being green?
I think in a lot of lore, people just call orcs greenskins.
Okay.
Probably.
Bunch of orcs.
Yeah, anything you have in the box, just throw them
Yeah,
out.
these are all orcs.
Orkity orc.
I guess we're lucky it wasn't like,
Ready to
you know, like a chasm or anything. Oh, Borderlands just came out.
That was from.
It was an expansion, wasn't it? DLC? Or
Did they have that in Borderlands 2? Because it was originally
Borderlands
in
2.
an online game.
Yeah.
You and I used to play it.
It was in the Bunkers and Badasses DLC.
Which one?
There was a map called the Orgasm. You know, the chasm. Yeah,
They had
Or chasm. That was
Yeah.
actually main story, main canon. Remember I told you about that and innuendo bots in there?
Innuendo bot.
It's one of Moxie's
Yeah.
It could
arenas.
be a pasta.
Oh shoot.
A hero is you.
That's Oh, I know that. It
It's
was
a
that
text-based
weird. It was
game.
like stick figures. And it was
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
text-based adventure. Yeah. Kingdom of Loathing.
Yes.
Kingdom of
I think they had the orc chasm in there.
They did have an orc.
I was like, as soon as you said an adventure is you, I was like, oh, I know that.
That is a lot of people.
These are 35 orcs.
Nice.
This is the chieftain. That's the green tiefling.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. You cannot see through the portals.
Oh, so you don't know what's in there. You just trust.
Yeah.
Just trust.
You guys are over here.
Okay. Do you have the outlet ones that are usually in the somewhere? I think Brad's in there now because I don't have a little mini for him. Let's see.
I think we need to change. You had me change that either.
This is Brad.
This is Bunker, bro. This is.
No, you're the one with the shield, right?
That's right.
No.
Okay.
It doesn't say that I
Here.
can't cast through the portal.
But you can't
And you
see what
see
you're
You can't
doing.
target
I
through it.
can't see through it, but if I don't need to see to cast the spell, can I cast through it?
I don't know what you're.
No.
Like a
what spell? What do you think?
hypnotic
Yeah, I was like,
pattern.
that sounded too big.
Wait, where's that? Which is
Well,
Hypno ridge.
I think
Twisting pattern recovers with the air inside a
30
30
feet
foot
cube within range. In other words, I wouldn't.
120
feet.
You're
which-
500 feet away though.
yeah, but I'm not through the portal.
I don't think casting magic through a portal
Okay.
is something
No.
we can
Okay,
comprehend
that's
right now.
fine.
Yeah.
I'm just checking. I just want to know the limits. That's all.
Alvin, do you have your little dude?
Can you cast that through
I
a
do
weasel?
not.
Okay, you're gonna
No.
be this little dude in a cape.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
have one touch spell.
Guys, do you want me to try to bluff them first when we get over there?
Okay, so you guys have emerged.
I was gonna say,
This is gonna be
orcs of the Hellborn,
or not.
you have been led astray
Is that it?
by this weakling tiefling. My champion is great. He has fought giants. He demands challenge by blood of your chieftain.
I don't know. If we get a surprise round, I kind of like the surprise round.
It is kind of cool to just like burst in there with this giant.
Oh
rock
yeah,
elemental.
Kool-Aid Man.
I mean,
you know,
we've
like Rock
been,
Man.
he's been waiting for a chance to cast this rock elemental
Oh,
and just
alright.
go,
Okay.
you know.
Let's go ham.
It
He's
makes sense
I
to be
have-
scary.
He's right. We could just tear it down.
Yeah. Let's just
But listen,
what's that?
There you go.
Oh,
The
that's
problem-
Rock Man.
folks, let's put realistically, he put
Where's the
35
giant
figures
minotaur?
on this map. There will
That'd be
be
a cool rock
35
man.
figures to defeat.
You're staying
We're
back.
fine.
I'm staying behind. It's a 10-foot diameter
Yeah.
portal.
Yeah, he's staying way behind.
Oh, so in that case, the 10-foot diameter.
I might come
so we
through
have
if
to
you
be
guys
in
need
like
me, but
rows.
you're all in a line.
Yeah.
So we'll have to run
It'll
in
be
and
like-
like row or something. Like we probably should roll
Oh, here.
initiative.
Oh,
Yeah.
I knew I
let's
was
do it.
missing somebody.
Initiative arrivals.
You want to be near the front, in the middle, or near the back?
I want to be third.
Third.
Well, after,
Net 20!
after these two.
Oh my gosh.
17 plus 4.
Roland's
Our
itching for
tanks are
this.
going in first.
Dirty 20. That's not bad.
18.
21.
12.
10.
That's all right.
I like it.
You can inspire us from behind.
14.
Going last. I think we should roll all the orcs initiative separately. Just to be realistic.
Oh no.
Orc number
think-
1, orc number 5 gets to go.
There's
my
bound to be
God.
a few
I would
net
rather
20s in
actually
there.
engage in a fist fight with the DM instead of doing it. And I'm not a violent person.
I'm not a violent person.
In fact, I would rather just that he just punch me a couple of times than do that.
Yeah, that would be
Oh
Just,
man.
just whale me a couple times in the arm instead.
less than fun.
One good nut kick instead of that.
They're in the wrong book.
Oh man.
Magic things can pass through this as well?
What?
The portal? Magic things can pass through this as well?
Things that are magic, yes.
Okay. Before we head in, just because since Matt's taking a moment, I'm gonna cast my bear totem. So you all gain 7 temporary hit points each.
How many?
So long as you're within a 30-foot aura of my little thing. It's a 7
What does that give?
Temp 7.
temporary hit points. 7.
Okay.
You also have advantage on strength checks and saves inside of the aura, which is 30 feet radius. So it's pretty big.
Can you move the
Okay.
totem?
Yeah.
Oh.
Why is it like, even with temp health? Hold on one second. It's my app's not letting me do it. Okay, there we go.
Do you have an app?
Wait, wait.
So
let
you
me
have
do heal to full.
you've got
Hold
7
on.
temporary hit
Max
points.
out.
So when you get hurt, that means you take those out first.
Oh,
It's like a
okay.
little meat
Wait,
shield,
yeah,
I
yeah.
think.
Sorry, folks.
Too many
So-
books.
Yeah, a lot of this thing.
Okay, there we go. How much was it? 7 10?
7, 7,
7
10.
temporary.
It wasn't working right. There it goes. 33.
I do that with you guys.
That's a lot of work.
It is a lot of
Just
work,
always-
yes.
What's this say?
15 Constitution.
And my port works.
Did you just roll initiative?
When anyone else
Yep.
would.
There we go.
Oh, did you? Oh, we'll see.
Maybe it's shit.
I was saying, it's about to go up. in
Okay.
close, so.
I can't resist it.
25 to 20. You get a nat 20?
Yeah. And then I got a 23, something like that. 22, 23.
Oh gosh.
Let me look. 17 plus 4.
Okay,
21.
so no
Oh, wait, 21.
natural 20. Third grade would you have?
23?
20. Actually, 21. Sorry. 21. So
21.
I'm 20.
6, 20. 19 to 15.
18.
What's the modifier?
Plus 3.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Yes. What was it?
There's
Okay,
2
you
people
are
in there.
before my guy.
Yay.
So Snow is before the priest.
Mm-hmm.
17? 16? Okay.
14.
Okay, I have a 16. Just we'll call him Gideon. Sorry.
Oh, no.
This is the green skin tiefling guy. Okay, so 15. 14?
14.
14. Brad. Has waves on us.
What did you get?
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
Brad got hold of some markers.
13. 10.
Oh, out of 12.
12?
Yeah.
Okay.
He did
So
6
then-
12.
Andrew.
Yeah, I know.
He went from
Going
13
one
to
by
10.
one, and then-
Well, if you kept going down
Yeah.
one by one, it would take forever.
Yeah. 9. Is there way up there?
That's it.
Okay, then it's the orcs.
Okay.
The orcs are last. The orcs had a 3.
That sounds about right for orcs.
Okay, so as you emerge, this gate emerges, and around you see just these orcs kind of just thumping their chests in time with a chant that's being conducted by the central priest. The green-skinned tiefling is looking around, just looking up at the sky and gazing longingly. And the gate poofs in existence. This earth elemental goes, let's go, and just kind of barrels through. No, you have initiative.
Ooh.
Green skinned tieflings looking smug.
Yeah, this, and you have a surprise round.
So this would be my bonus action would be a misty step, and as I'm emerging, I'm gonna smash him as hard as I possibly can with my weapon.
Is
Okay.
the tiefling guy the green frog kind of looking dude?
Yes.
The green.
So you want to be right there or to this side?
Yeah, right on his.
Right
Sure.
there.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna blast his ever-loving face then
Okay.
with this attack.
Since you are outside of this, you don't have that 7
Yeah.
10 hit points.
22.
That barely hits.
Oh.
That just
That's
hits.
first attack.
22 just barely
Just
hits.
hits.
We're level 11.
I know, but still.
It's
And
gonna
this,
get
the
hard
second
sometime.
one will not.
For like a priest type character, that sounds pretty
No,
high.
he's going after the other guy.
He's going
Oh,
after
the
He's going after the
tiefling.
tiefling, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the guy that's chained up should be pretty.
Not a
easy.
devil.
If you want, you can have.
You don't know.
Oh, you don't need that.
So you know. Okay, so the sword just does.
Don't even go for
on
it.
the table.
And that would be an 11.
Can't hit the table, can't hit the guy.
Okay.
Jim.
The 11 damage.
Mhm.
Roll. What's the roll of damage on the double vein?
It'd be +2.
Okay, so 13. That. Okay. So.
Wait, is that how Bane works?
Okay, so 13 damage. As your sword kind of glows a little bit as you slash through the back of of this tiefling guy, and you see it does a little extra damage, and it's cauterizes the wound as you pass it through. He turns around, he spins, and his eyes are glowing yellow.
Ho 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 ho. Yeah, that's my turn.
Here.
I'm gonna hold action and yell at Snow, "Clear out the trash!
No.
I must hunt bigger game."
Okay. So
I am going to use the help action on all of my weasels.
I forgot to use.
Okay.
What action?
Well, I have to, since we're in initiative, I kind of.
Oh yeah, you have to. He
Yeah.
can't.
Yes,
So-
to give the order. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that makes sense.
Because I.
Weasels.
That's
assist
That's not
them.
your action though. That's like your bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay, so
But
what's your action?
I'm just gonna.
And
That's my action.
And I'm staying right there.
you're
Hands
staying where? You want to be
right,
behind
right beside the
elemental?
portal.
He's
no,
behind the
I'm
portal.
staying on
He's-
the other side.
Oh, you're staying
He's not
back.
going through.
You're not
He's
going through.
I need to hold concentration on this game.
Oh, now I see.
But I can see through all of the. I'm gonna block my eyes out and like
Oh, you
switch
can watch
between each of the weasels so that I can see what's going
Weasel
on.
vision.
So you're
Clear me out of
multicam
this.
weasel vision.
I
You're
like it.
harbinger from
That's
Mass
all
Effect.
right. Let's see.
I told you to do it, Red. It's only me in there.
Yeah, do it.
Wait, it's real quick. I want to show the
Really?
stream what the.
Yeah. Also,
Thing
angle
looks
that up so it
Oh,
gets
yeah.
a better shot.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's cool.
Let's see if we can.
It just needs to go up a little more.
Yeah, about there. So.
Oh, this
do
is
it.
hard. There's lots of bags.
You're just pointing at Josh. There you go.
Oh, now it's on the bell.
And I was yawning too, so that was interesting.
You're welcome.
Very tasteful, yeah.
Thanks.
2 angles of you yawning. There we go. So that's what the map looks like. All up on a.
No, you're gonna have to use
Up
the
a little
thing
bit.
to squish it
Yeah,
higher.
a little bit more.
Too high.
Monster.
Perfect.
There.
I know.
We gotta do it.
Okay.
Sorry.
We're doing.
So from there, I'm going to cast
You gotta get. Okay, you're on the board. Okay, good.
Yeah, yeah.
heightened cone of cold at 60 feet.
Tightened.
Where are you centering it?
I'm going to cut it this way.
60 feet.
It's a cone.
Oh, it's a cone.
Okay.
So it's like this way and there. So do we count diagonal for this, or
As long as they're within the radius. I mean, or the spell
Yeah.
effect.
That's a Nola though.
Yeah, it's fine.
And I look at 7.
60.
I'm fine with that.
well, move it over one.
But my
square.
weasel won't be.
10,
No,
He's got plus four.
he's avoiding a Nola
what?
now.
Plus
He's
4
got it.
in my aura.
Yeah, he just said
Yeah,
he's
that's
gonna
not
move
gonna.
it over.
That's not gonna.
He doesn't. He's not aiming for a Nolo.
Just gonna.
Whatever. Nola will be fine.
Emotionally distraught Nolo.
45, 50, 55, 60. Yeah.
And so, how wide does the cone get? if it's
Oh.
60 feet
60
long.
feet means I gotta be
Two directions.
there.
How wide? Yeah, how wide do you cast a cone? Does it
I
matter?
think
Is
that
it
the
an
end
angle?
point is 60 feet, right?
Yes.
So
I do believe so.
just the straight line,
So
not
it's
the
the-
diagonal.
Right,
Okay,
it's just
yeah.
the bow. At the very point.
Well, that means
Like
60
you get
feet
intersect, right?
Across.
on that whole arc.
Yeah, because otherwise that was like kinda. But maybe not. Hold on.
Yeah, it's not a very
I can
obtuse
look it up.
angle. From I always see
No.
it as like you go 1, then it's 3, then it's
Or
5.
Two, 1, 2, then 3, then
just spell that
4.
off.
I've always seen them like cast it like between two fingers like this, so it's like a 15-degree arc.
Yeah, and I don't have like they have like these pre-made.
They
kind
do make those for
Yeah.
measuring spell
You can
effects.
probably print out something
Yeah, you
for
could
that
probably
pretty
totally
easy.
print
So, I mean, instead of having to look it up, why don't you just roll like a percentile? And if it hits me, then I have to roll
A
against it.
60
Well, it's
foot
not about
cone
you, it's
must
about
make
how
the
many other
Constitution
people
Like,
saving
how
throw.
many is he gonna hit?
Yeah,
What
we're
is
just
a
trying to figure out
60-foot
his area of
cone?
effect.
Okay,
Yeah.
hold
It's
on.
the definition
Cone
of a
extends
cone.
in a direction you choose from a point of origin. The
It's a
cone's width
geometry
at a
problem.
given point along its length is
I've never
equal to
been
the
really good.
point's distance from the point of origin.
So it's 60 feet
From his hand.
From his,
this
Well,
way,
From
and
how point of
also
origin
So is
to
it like a
distance?
triangle that's 60 feet on each side?
No, I think So if he puts his hand out, the horizontal part, is 60 feet. So if it's like you cut it in half, it's like 30 feet, 30 feet.
yeah. So where do you want it to hit? Like, and then
That makes
we'll,
sense.
we'll do
Yeah.
30 feet each direction.
But I'm probably just I'm not hearing it properly.
Shouldn't it be like?
Yeah,
Just
drawings is
Yeah, it
good.
should be like that.
Well, there's
But how
is it,
far
is it an
across is that?
equilateral
What's the
triangle
angle?
or is it an isosceles?
That's what I'm trying to ask. Is what's the
Equal
angle
angle.
of that,
Right.
and where's the 60-foot part?
So if I go 60
From
feet
point.
down this way and then go 30 feet this way, it's straight line there all the way out to here,
Yeah.
and then 30 feet that way.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
And
it is
then
a
you
That's
hit
60-foot
Lola.
triangle.
It's
a 60
equilateral.
equilateral
Yeah.
triangle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is
That's
a big spell.
huge.
It is
a lot of
Well, you heighten it, right?
It's fifth
I
level.
am.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright.
and
Oh, that's
That's
why.
a good one to
Okay.
heighten though because of just the massive
Um,
area that it
sorcerer
covers.
Apparently, I can only have it affect one guy for the heighten though. So I'm gonna choose the tiefling because he seems to be a big jerk.
Oh, neat.
I'm gonna shatter him like
That's a
T1000.
downside to heightening AoEs.
I mean, yeah, but you
Okay.
know what?
Makes
Disadvantage is disadvantage.
True.
Where's my good dice?
Oh.
I don't have any good.
I don't
dice.
have any.
What's the spell?
Is the purple one
Cold.
lost its juice?
Yes.
So it's just one round, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do I? You're hitting a bunch of orcs. You're hitting a Nolo.
Nope,
No.
Nolo's out of it,
No,
but
no.
the priest and the tiefling are in it.
Okay.
The
He's
tiefling,
just cutting
I'm giving disadvantage.
Then it's a straight roll for him.
And
That's good.
good.
Better
It's
than.
a 15 con.
Con. Nat 20.
Oh.
Of course he did.
Nat 20 for the tiefling.
Of course he
All
did.
right. Now for the priest. Oh, he saves. Look at that.
What?
Purple dies back in action.
Yes!
Thank
Can
you.
he hear it? I guess a con save, yeah, you could be changed. Like that's.
Okay,
that was
now this
affecting
is for the
me.
orcs.
Cool. They were
Oh, the orcs
destroyed.
fail.
Alright, so
Unfortunately.
the ones who succeeded still take half.
Okay.
It's
Oh my
8d8
gosh,
cold.
so much damage.
I thought I was gonna do the push him aside thing.
Let's see. I'm going
This turn just flat
to
out killed him.
Yeah,
burn
they're
one
dead,
sorcery point to do the empower, so I can re-roll my 3 lowest.
Wait, you can't.
I
You
think
already used
it-
your sorcery point for something. didn't you?
empower is one of the only ones that can be used
Okay.
in conjunction with another.
I'll
one.
look it up.
Okay.
Please do. I'm pretty sure I read that.
That does sound
But-
right.
got your 3 lowest. It's a 4.
Oh, where's my battle music? Sorry, guys.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is
we're-
very
This
chill.
is very chill.
Very
Yeah.
relaxing.
Gideon is who?
The priest.
The priest. That's causing the storm.
Who's this?
Maybe I'll finally get to kill Gideon.
You can use
There we
empowered
go.
spell even if you have already used a different meta magic
Okay.
option.
Alright. What's the
officially.
damage?
Should you get to hold on?
He's mathing right now.
Mathing.
Oh yes.
Ooh. is battle music.
38, and I actually need one more die. 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43 cold.
43 cold damage. So
So half of that
Half for the saves.
is 22.
Yep.
Right, because you roll up.
Holy bazooka.
Dude.
That's incredible.
You wanted a path.
Well, let's see if it kills any of the
So-
little guys.
let's see. You hit those two guys.
Yeah, he went from there
Everybody,
to this way.
if you do a straight line right there, and then everybody over.
Okay, so all these bodies just freeze
Oh!
and just crumble, and they sort of crack and fall apart. You see like
fight
bloody
the 200
stumps
orcs.
just fall off, and just everybody is just
Oh.
decimated.
Strawberry slushies for everybody. Wow.
Nice.
One
Scary
scary
little
little kobold.
Yes.
There's an episode title.
Judge him.
Scary little kobold.
I honestly kind of want to go fight all
Write it down.
200 to get the experience.
Oh my god.
Go murder them
Here's
all.
the apple.
200 orcs, you can take 200 orcs.
Everybody bundled together.
I could take 200 orcs alone
Yeah, sure.
with this sword.
All right, now I'm gonna run in. I think I'm gonna kill the priest. I don't like this thunderstorm.
Yeah.
Let's see.
No, no.
This is
After
the
this.
gate right here.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Let's see this.
30.
I can go 40.
Actually, make a charisma saving throw. No, wisdom saving throw. I'm sorry.
For who?
He.
You know you were about to
No,
charisma. I would have. Well, I didn't because he looked at me and he was
He
gonna
looked-
anyway, and I pled for it, and then I was like, unless because there's.
No, because now it's just mass death. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh. A creature killed by the spell does become a frozen statue.
Yeah, there are
Never
other
follows.
statues.
I'll use this.
I should have
Okay, but
No, it
just
makes
to
it
help
way
us
clearer.
visualize
I'm gonna
it.
use your inspiration.
Way clearer.
Is that D10?
You can walk through them.
Yeah, we can just walk around them.
Okay.
Okay.
You can knock him over.
We'll see if you can hide behind them for cover if you need to.
17.
What happened?
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
No, it was an escalating. It was an escalating. No,
Yeah, it's just gonna get worse.
okay, well, we'll
Yeah, I
take care
know
of
the
that.
DC's been getting harder
Oh,
and harder.
all right.
Yeah.
Took care. You were ready for this.
So what do I do? If he's chained down, can I like crude it?
You are
Whatever.
also currently 5 feet away from him at 40
Really?
feet per second. Yeah.
All right.
No, you're not there
I
yet.
guess
You're
I
not
have
there.
to move one more spot.
And no, you can't put a crown yet.
Yeah. Okay.
You can
I'll-
hit this
Do
other
you want to
guy
do anything else?
on your way over.
Yeah, there's these.
Clear out the
Actually,
guys on your way through.
actually, technically, if you keep going this way, this guy gets an attack of opportunity on you.
That's fine.
Do you
I don't
want
care
to
about that.
barrel through?
So I can't make
Two
it with
attacks.
40.
Only one.
Only one because he's still technically within the
Oh,
range
okay,
of
yeah.
another.
Yeah, that's fine.
Nope, miss.
All right. I guess I'll attack the one
The one right
the
here.
one in range then. Yeah. Does a 25 hit?
Oh yeah.
You have to ask.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Uh, 21 damage actually.
Your claw goes cleaves straight through his upper torso, whipping off fur and leather, and just, you see his heart explode, and it pumps and it stops, and he dies.
Ooh, wow.
Since I don't really have ranged weapons, I'm gonna
Oh.
throw his heart at the other guy. Just.
Well, you didn't extract the heart.
Oh, I wanna like Indiana Jones.
Oh, you just slashed and exposed
All right,
it.
one attack's fine.
So he's just dead. He's just dead. He's just dead.
He's just regular
He's
dead.
just
okay?
Regular dead.
Just
Okay.
Regular instant dead.
Oh, I've been waiting for this moment. This is gonna be good.
Oh boy.
Okay, so from the where you holding the sword?
It's on my side.
Okay, so you feel like compelled to draw the sword from its scabbard, and so you put your Devil's Bane away and you withdraw this Sezek sword.
Is that
And
action?
You said it?
You have to wait till next turn to do
Yeah,
that.
that's the action.
And it takes your full turn.
Yeah, but as you pull it out, there's like this darkness just crushes in on everybody around you.
That's pretty bad. What?
Why'd you have to take that damn sword?
Yeah, you're supposed
These
to
three
leave that on
guys
the
just
ship.
die.
Whoa, those two guys just died
What?
from
What?
drawing
Oh.
the sword.
You just pull the sword out, and you see them shrivel up. Their energy just kind of gets sucked into the blade, and they die.
Is my weasel okay?
No.
No.
Your weasel gets eviscerated.
It's my weasel. Okay.
Damn.
Again, you have
So
to
wait. So in the mindset of a Nolo, like he's just enamored by this, correct?
You ever get into that?
Okay.
Okay, so as you
'Cause
see
I
this
can't just see
happen, your vision kind of changes a little bit. It gets a little more reptilian, a little more draconic. And you look around and you see life that can be extinguished, and you are going to indiscriminately kill everything around you.
Okay. We're fighting two fronts, I guess.
Boy.
Well, you guys are. I'm hitting.
And how often do I make saves?
Every
Every
round.
Every round.
Okay.
Cool.
Good. So that we're still in the surprise run, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Technically, so I don't have an action yet.
Cool.
Because we just ran through this magical gate.
Okay, so unfortunately that sucks for me. So you Brett.
Alright, Brad is gonna come through the portal with his little bonus action totem to give extra hit points to the people. Brad.
And strength bennies.
And
Attack that guy.
he's gonna come out over here. Chill by snow, protect snow.
Can you just move the
think.
totem at will?
Yeah, no, it says a bonus action.
Oh,
Yeah.
but yeah, but it moves.
Yeah, it does. It's cool little like ethereal bear kind of thing.
16. Yeah. Agreed.
Well, I was gonna do something, but it's a touch spell, so I can't do that. So instead, I'm going to just cast Toll the Dead on the
Tiefling.
Tiefling. That's the word.
Ring that bell.
What is that?
Real good
3d12 damage. Ooh, and that's a
Amazing
12.
If they're
Maybe
just
should make a
damaged a
save.
little.
But
No,
I
I
have to
don't
make a
think
save, right?
A wisdom saving
Wisdom.
throw, yes.
Yeah, and if you
of 13.
pass the save, it doesn't do anything. I think.
Oh, it's one of them all or nothing.
Save.
Oh man.
But still, 3d12 is pretty solid.
Oh yeah.
Target
Or
must
even
succeed
cast
Yeah.
or
infinite
take
amount
the
of
damage.
Nothing.
Yeah, it's nothing. Oh, that's too bad. Oh well.
Potentially.
Brad tried.
be
So
useful
among the
cantrip.
storm, the rain pelting down, thunder cracking, you hear this bong, and then nothing happens.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Brad tried.
It's the Undertaker.
Alvin O'Good.
Great. Stone, smash your way over to that priest.
Stone.
And he is going to make 2 slam attacks.
Okay.
Close.
get
What's
there.
his movement
There's
speed?
enemies in the way.
His
Five.
movement speed is 30.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
He can make
You
it.
can
I
make
can't make it with a
to
40.
the guy that's chained
I
up.
guess he is big.
That's
I mean,
one attack of opportunity, I guess.
I wanted him to smash his way through those guys on his way
Oh,
over
fight-
to the priest.
fight
I'm
him.
sorry.
Oh,
so
You
it's
fight
not-
your way to the priest, not run past the guys.
Okay.
Run.
Oh,
I don't even think you can just run past
Okay.
him.
Yeah, I want him to smash through those guys.
Okay, so orc number 1.
Sure. You want me to roll them at the same time, or
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay?
Sore.
That's a. Does a 12 hit?
I don't.
I just wanted to ask the lower one first.
Nope.
Okay, how about a dirty 20?
Oh yes.
Okay. So that's nice.
It's
15, 16, 17.
Okay. Yeah. Obliterated. Stone goes. He smashes the guy into the ground. He's turned into a puddle.
All right, and then Alvin's gonna try and thorn whip the one he missed.
Okay.
Oh, off the table.
Yeah,
Son of a.
That's good.
That's a
Six.
23.
Oh yeah, it hits.
Okay,
Roll for damage.
Nice.
11.
Oh, he's still alive.
Oh,
Okay.
And it pulls him 10 feet closer to Alvin with the whip.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So
It drags him.
your whip launches out, grabs him around the torso, like lurches him forward. You see the thorn just sticking into his gut. His innards are starting to spill out. You see blood and bile. I mean, he's really
Cool.
really hurt. But yeah, you
And-
yank and you hear this snapping of ribs
Nice.
and bones.
And I wanted Stone to, just so he gets his full 30 feet of movement, I wanted him to run, attack, and keep going towards the priest.
Okay.
Alright, that's legit,
We'll
right?
move
Yeah.
a little bit
Okay.
more.
So
I just want to make sure he
Alex,
gets.
you move him?
Oh,
Just
It's
a-
only
the-
30 feet
No,
of
the
movement.
elemental, just a little.
Just the
bit.
elemental. Alvin
Yeah,
stays
there you
put.
I don't know how much.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, there.
Right there.
Yeah, he can
Okay.
give me.
So he's going for the priest or the
He's in
tiefling?
melee with a.
I
Priest.
I specified priest.
Yep.
Yeah, the
We're
priest.
good. Thank you. Okay, Alvin
Thanks.
and
Okay.
Ender.
Which that priest machine remembered to save for it with the
Da-da-da-da.
breakaway.
Oh, sorry.
It'd be like you're screwed by that.
I love having something that has multi-attack.
Does the priest have to make like 100 concentration checks now?
He hasn't been hit yet. Well, he's been
I
hit
got
once.
hit by
You get hit by the blast of the
cone.
cone. Yeah.
Oh, there he.
And not quite yet. What are you doing?
This is fun.
I thought you got hit more than that.
Okay.
Ooh.
Dance party.
Dance party.
On the tiefling.
Yep.
Okie
You
dokie.
do
That
know
was
you
so
see Enola with
ridiculous.
that sword, right? Oh no, wait, that hasn't happened. Oh jeez, that hasn't happened yet.
Nope.
Because your turn hasn't actually come around yet.
All right, so target
That was-
begins a comic dance in place, shuffling, tapping its feet, and capering for the duration. Creatures that can't be charmed are immune to the spell.
Okay, we're good. What's the saving?
There's no save.
He's no save.
There's no save the first round. That's why it's such an awesome.
You must
fucking spell.
dance.
Okay.
What is this?
Wow. You just make
Okay.
them dance
On
for
your
a
turn.
turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, that is good.
Okay, so a dancing creature must use all its movement to dance without leaving its space. It has disadvantage on dexterity, saving throws, and attack rolls.
Oh wow.
While
So
the target
you
is
can
affected
still
by the
attack.
spell, other creatures have
It's-
advantage on attack. You guys hearing this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Advantage on attacks
Yeah.
and disadvantage
As an
on
action, a dancing creature can make a wisdom saving throw to remain control.
dex. Action.
I've neutralized it for 2 rounds.
Wow.
Nice.
That's dope.
That's
Make him dance.
What is the
messed
name of
up.
that spell?
Auto's
Auto's
irresistible
irresistible
dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super
And
high
if they
level.
if they keep
Auto does
failing,
like
it
to
lasts for like
disco.
8 hours, you know.
What?
Yeah.
Horrible. That's like
The duration,
nightmare levels.
it's ridiculous.
Damn,
I'm just
Otto.
picturing like clearing out a whole battlefield and then just the last guy. Dance, puppet.
Oof.
Run.
Okay.
Leave.
So you see this green, the green Abishai going like this. He's just starts
You can still attack. You can
Yeah,
techno
just
Viking
dancing.
it.
He starts flossing.
Dance party.
Oh, that's too far.
Too far?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, this is
It was
Sorry.
fine
It's
before.
a little touchy.
We just missed the
You missed
That's
a
the
little
dance,
bit of the
which
I'm
orange.
so sad.
Want to do the dance again?
We do.
No,
we
no,
do.
it's okay. You don't have.
You know the audience wants to clip this.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
He's been clipped.
You were living in the moment. I'm sorry to
I,
take you out.
I forgot they're there. Okay.
That's what makes the
We're
stream
so
good.
immersed.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay.
Oh, I can't.
So
I'll go- I'll clip it
the
out
greens the greens and
It
tiefling.
was.
You see as he's dancing, you see his red robes flowing around him. Yeah, just moving, driving, having a good old time.
He can't drive.
The orcs are most of them are decimated right now, but you have I still spread around. So top of the round, Anolo.
Oh, that's what happens to Nolo. He just drew the sword, right? Basically.
Or did
Yeah.
that
Did you get like a basic? Is this like a bonus action time? Like, cause you described all that stuff that happened, but it happened when it.
after
wasn't-
after
yeah.
the first act. So this happens now.
Mhm.
Okay. So you pull out the sword, you look around, and you're gonna see what happens and how it develops. But you can make your saving throw.
Okay.
The weasel would have helped you, but
But the measle is dust.
I don't think it
I'm
actually.
gonna take
can
one of
help
those
him.
dice.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That definitely did.
What is it?
What is it again? Wisdom?
Yeah.
25.
Okay, yeah. So as your vision comes back to normal, you look around, you realize you're holding this evil blade, and you're a little afraid.
But have I tamed it to use it to kill right now?
No,
I will sheath it then, and that will be my round.
that's
Yeah.
okay.
There's
Sheathed.
We'll call
there's
that.
weasel dust all over you.
Is that what that is?
Thurkir.
Preferably, I'm a bit confused.
I'll move up the one step I couldn't last turn. And I will attack
boy.
that guy twice, the priest that's chained up.
Okay.
Your 5 feet of safety are gone.
Actually, I'm rolling terrible. 6 plus 10 is 16
That's
for
a
my
hit.
first attack.
He's
oh,
chained,
oh, he's
so-
chained.
Okay.
16.
Or just chain like. Can he move?
He can move around a little bit. They're not. He gets some movement.
It was
But
just like to anchor
No.
himself
Yeah,
against
just-
the.
yeah.
All right.
16 damage for the first one.
Okay.
Note that is in the case.
And 15 damage for the second attack. I
Damage?
rolled a 17. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I rolled higher than the first.
Okay.
Are you using
Thank you.
advantage?
I just
for
got it
the-
up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I used the advantage.
Okie dokie. Cool. So you slash twice, and his orc hide is flayed open. You see this, black blood streaming out of his wounds. Okay. Anything else?
No, nope.
So I have my weasels use the help action, the ones that are left.
Blame sword, bro.
I'm also kind of watching the whole scene through their eyes and just gleefully laughing
Okay.
at all the
Don't
carnage.
give this guy a sword.
All right.
He would actually use
Snow.
Probably a good thing none of us can see.
Oh, let's
So it's
see.
doing
Cold on the other side.
I'm going to.
Didn't orcs not get a turn?
That was
We're a
surprise.
surprise
That was our
round.
Oh,
surprise
that's
round.
right. Oh, geez, that was
That's
just
why
the
we cut through the.
just
Yep.
gone.
That was a surprise.
That was the surprise.
Oh,
I'm just a big magic door opens up. A little kobold runs out.
First, you see a giant dude though. You step
Yeah,
through,
right?
and then
You said Dancing Man has disadvantage on
Dex.
Dex.
Yeah.
Oh bugger! It's Constitution.
What about, do you have lightning? Isn't that like Dex?
No, actually that one's
I think it gives him disadvantage on wisdom save.
I don't have anything to give him disadvantage other than empowering stuff, but I can
I
at least maybe give him a bad time. I'm going to cast Wall of Light. I'm going to heighten this one too. And the Wall of Light is going to start at his feet and go straight up.
Oh, it's just that one square.
Where he's dancing.
Just like screw this guy in particular.
This guy in particular.
Yeah.
The green tiefling's very bad, no good, terrible day.
So by the dimensions, it's 5 foot thick. It's going to be 10 feet high, so I guess that would actually be like 2 feet wide on there,
Okay.
and then go 60 feet up.
It's very scary. Little
Okay.
Like Tetris.
he's extremely scary little kobold.
Okay. So what's my save?
15 con at disadvantage.
Then I have advantage on magic saving throws, so it's straight.
So it's a straight roll.
Okay. Constitution.
Yep.
15's pretty
Yes.
Oh.
Of course he would. That means he's not blind.
Aw.
However,
Blind dancing.
That was great. Oh man.
however, he is still taking 1/2 of 48 radiant.
Okay.
What's
And if he
radiant?
doesn't move away from there, he's just going to keep taking it.
Which he can't.
Dancing.
That's the funny part.
That's what makes it so
This
comical.
is suddenly an EDM concert.
18 radiant, so he'll take 6. Go. 9.
9?
Yep.
Okay. So this beam of light just shoots straight up into the air. And it just incinerates part of this dancing green tiefling.
Oh
It's like a
jeez.
spotlight on it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but the
spotlight's like a
absolutely is.
rotisserie
It's like,
oven,
yeah, it's
dude.
extreme low light, yeah. Total
Enjoy the
spotlight.
show.
Rain's coming down, thunders and lightning's in the sky. This is a show.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, my turn. The tiefling guy is going to use his action to make the save,
Mm-hmm.
which is what?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
DC 17.
Okay, nice. Advantage. No, no.
Dancing.
He's dancing. I mean, that's what he did.
He's dancing.
He starts doing the Macarena now. He can't even move, can he?
Yep.
No, he's just gonna sit there and
Gonna
dance.
stand there and say,
Okay, good.
So
Wait,
he turns,
on his
but he
turn,
doesn't
does he
do the
take damage?
sidestep of the Macarena.
Yeah.
A
Yeah,
creature that
stand on
ends
5
its
foot
turn in the
square.
walls area takes 48 radiant.
Roll it.
God.
And that one doesn't even get a save.
Gee whiz.
It's a great
Ah.
spell.
It's like you could have gotten out of there. Oh, we could.
19.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Wow, that is a serious power move. Both of those together.
This is some weird synergy that I'd never expected.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Wasn't planned, but very cool.
I was gonna say,
So,
not planned, but
It's very safe because it goes straight up, so you don't have to worry about it.
okay. So the priest guy shouts out, calls out to the living storm above him,
Oh boy.
and shouts. Anybody speak Orcish?
Nope.
No.
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 You hear guttural, and suddenly this peal of lightning come down, and you need to make.
Did he have to do a concentration check after all that?
No,
It was the priest, not the.
It's
not
the
the
priest.
tiefling.
not the
Yeah.
tiefling.
Yeah, he got my cone earlier.
No.
Well, we
No?
Wait,
missed.
no, no.
This is not.
we did
It might not be a
Yeah,
concentration
I don't
thing.
Not a concentration thing.
Alright.
But still,
So
you need
dex.
to make a dexterity saving throw.
Can the
Plus,
Weasel help him with
wait,
that?
where are
Because he
you?
hasn't done. He hasn't used that help.
I don't think saving throws can be helped, can they?
No. I don't
Yeah, I
think
don't think so. If that turns
I
out to
think
be
it's
different, we can
skill check.
I think it's for
retroactively change
skill
it.
checks and
I think it-
attack rolls,
Yeah.
not
so.
saving.
Okay, and
throws.
who's in 5 feet of snow?
Broad.
Rod.
You gotta make a dexterity saving throw as well.
Oh no. Rod can't do those very well. Actually, that's not the worst. Oh, that was almost a 1. I'm so glad I kept rolling. Oh, okay.
16.
That's a fail.
17?
That's a fail.
Oh.
You guys take 30 lightning damage.
Holy balls.
Rod's gonna use his reaction! Thank heavens, I have this.
How many
Crab would be
people
like
got that?
roasted.
Just those.
So wait, how many?
Those are like
30?
strength.
What?
30 lightning damage.
30 straight up. Okay,
Yep.
so that's 15 with my reaction.
And he was just speaking. That's not even his action. So yes. So now I can do the action.
I'm just eating that.
Oh yeah. Can't. No. Can't do anything.
30.
Ability checks.
So all around him, he's going to. Let's see. This guy.
If somebody makes an attack roll against you, then they can
He is
distract
going
you.
to cast. I'm gonna. I'm essentially casting Firestorm, but I'm gonna reskin it to lightning damage.
Okay.
So it's just lightning storm. Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Is that okay, everybody? Just so we're all on the same page. And I know it's a bunch of things. Firestorm. Where's Firestorm?
You had the 7 temporary hit points. I hope you used those, by the way. I just
Okay.
forgot that I didn't.
So you
Thank
see
you
him
for
gesture,
reminding
and he starts calling out more in guttural Orcish, and you see sheets of lightning just crackle around all of you guys in an area that consists of up to 10-foot cubes.
Oh, that's a lot of cubes!
Yeah. And I can position them where I like.
That's
Mm.
cool.
But if they overlap, they don't add damage, right?
No.
I would assume.
So you get a 10-foot cube, and you get a 10-foot cube, and you get a 10-foot cube.
There's less than 10 of us up there,
10-foot
so I'm assuming everybody gets a 10-foot cube.
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah, there's enough. There's
Except
definitely
for,
enough.
except for a Nolo, everyone gets a 10-foot cube.
He might kill his own people.
Look
Yeah,
under
yeah,
your
yeah.
chair.
Okay.
It was me.
So,
Oh no, it was.
make dexterity saving throws.
Dex,
19.
19.
Save.
25.
Save.
24.
Who's near me? Who's near me
That
within
didn't
10 feet?
land flat.
Nobody.
That didn't land flat, right?
Nobody.
I don't
Is
know.
it looks kind of
I don't know. I think
good to
it's
me.
fairly flat.
All right, you know what? I'll just take it. It's
Yeah.
fine. 8.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a fail. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, Alvin, as this sheets of lightning just emerge around you, crackle, singe your skin, you feel your body just jolt, Your blood is almost seeping out of your eyes as you take 55 lightning damage.
It's lightning damage.
Yeah.
As a reaction, I'm going to cast Absorb Elements at 4th level and roll back 4d6 of that.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
The rest you take half of that, which is what, 20, 22? No. Half of. What's half of 55?
25 would be
27.
50, 26, 27.
27.
27? Yeah, 27. You take
Since
27
I
lightning damage.
Still
If
have
I were to take
resistance
half,
to
is it
lightning
half of the
damage.
half, or is it only one
I was
half?
just about to ask that.
Alright.
Half the half.
Okay, so
Yeah,
half of
so one
25
quarter.
is 12,
Yeah.
13,
Yeah.
something like that.
So what was
I'll
the
take
damage?
13.
Because it's minus 16. I'm just gonna
55.
55.
I'm gonna make a concentration saving throw.
Yeah.
What do I use for that?
It is
31 is not
half
as
the
bad.
damage.
Oh.
So it's how the damage you took.
What dice is he rolling? Let's see.
It's a Constitution saving throw.
So it's a 20, maybe a 20.
Add those 10
What was
hit
it?
points.
Is that going to be
That's
both
okay.
those damages?
Okay, so you took 27 damage.
I don't think that's possible.
I'm assuming all of my weasels are dead.
What, half of 27?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the weasels have
Is it
died.
half the 27?
Yeah.
Right, isn't that what you said, Matt? The same
No, the
Summon more
Constitution check is
weasels.
10 or half damage taken. So you took 27, so it's half of 27.
Do you have to roll for each instance or combined
14.
on your next turn?
What are you talking about?
Because my big wall of light is concentration. So
You
I
took
took
damage?
I took 30 from the one, and I just took 27 from that one. Do I have to make 2 checks?
Wait, how do you take 2 damage? 2.
2 instances of damage.
Oh, okay.
In
no,
the same
So
round.
is it 2 rolls or is it 1 roll with the
no, it's 2
numbers
different
combined?
rolls. Every time you take damage, you got to do it.
All right.
Yeah.
So the first one was 30, so I got to beat a 15 con,
Yep. Did it fail?
Natural one.
Oh,
Made it?
Made it.
Okay, well,
and then half of 27, which is
Was yours concentration too?
14.
I was in the dance was constant.
You want to
Made
use
it.
the last
Okay.
Oh wait,
So-
I'm gonna use the die.
Yeah.
Damn right
I think
you
that
are.
Keep that
dancing's pretty
able
cool.
dancing.
You also have a mug still?
Yeah, I think so.
Most of us used our mug.
If you haven't mugged it yet, you should mug it first.
13.
that's it. Okay. That's
Ties-
good.
Ties it.
Yeah, ties it. You save. You're getting, all your holy cow, guys.
That
All
was
of your
amazing.
concentrations are saved.
Good
You're
job.
good.
Okay, and he just looks around and, and you hear him shout more at you in Orcish, but you don't know what he's saying. And he puts his staff out and just opens his arms. And that's it.
Hold on. I just realized my spell's concentration. I need to.
Oh,
I
you
took
need to
damage.
roll for 13 too?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Half
you
what he
have-
took.
What?
Half of what you took.
Half of what I took.
You took
Oh.
55, so it's
Oh.
20. Yeah,
It
27.
was
16
31
less.
damage after I, or do I count?
Yeah, you only
Whatever
get
you
Because
took.
I used the absorb element.
Yeah,
Half of
so
31.
half of 31.
Half of 31, so
15.
15.
15.
Okay. And it's a
Con
what?
save.
Con save. All right.
I love absorb elements. It's
Um,
so nice.
Guys, really
There's no more inspiration dice either.
cross your fingers on this
And
one.
you use your mug.
I did use my mug.
This is it.
You got this.
Yeah, it's a 13 on the die, so that's a 15.
Okay.
Oh, excellent. Good.
Phew.
Well, look what you guys can do without your safety nets
Yeah.
of inspiration.
That said, I have
Mugs.
25 HP left.
Okay.
I used the safety net to make sure the people overboard.
All right,
you
Brad.
know?
What about the or?
You go after
There
this.
goes. They're dead last.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Brad is kind of shocked by all of this atrocious violence and stuff, and he doesn't quite understand what's going. So I'm going to entangle this area.
Okay.
So they all need to make strength savings
Okay,
checks
we're gonna do this just once.
against. Hold on, I'm looking it up. Give me a second. Oh, it is a druid spell. So
Why
it
does she have a
is
druid spell?
14.
She has
14.
everything.
Fail.
Brad
Almost.
has.
They
I think
fail.
Brad
They
has
are
a
like
entangled.
3 or
level.
4 classes.
Huh?
Brad's weird. There's a reason she's got a tab book.
Yes. My mobility tab.
So they're all entangled.
So they are all entangled, which means that they have to make a strength savings throw as an action in order to become unrestrained.
Great. Okay, so all those guys are
Taking their turn.
yeah.
their
All these vines just swirl around them and just grapple their arm, pull their arms down on their legs, and they're holding them down in place.
I also just realized, I think we all just got our weasels dusted.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no,
yeah. That's fair.
Brad is also going to use his action to yell out at the priest and be like, "Bro, you don't have to do this. We just need you to stop hurting the unicorn, bro." Like that.
Bro.
Free actions, good. Okay.
I at least try to talk to them.
All right.
Does
I
he
don't know.
care?
Are you moving?
Well, you don't speak
I'll
orc, do
move a
you?
little closer. Yeah, I'll stand behind. I got your back and all. Or I mean, oh geez, Ander.
I'm gonna move though. So
That's fine. Brad's got your back right now.
Up and all good.
Stone, flatten that priest.
Stone. Make your attack rolls.
So the priest didn't respond to me at all?
Nope.
No? Okay.
I was
Checking.
operating
Try.
under that assumption.
I know.
That's almost definitely a miss. 12 is a miss, right?
Yep.
But a
16 hits.
I mean, it's a 16 on the die, and he's got a +8 to hit. Yeah, that's 24 to hit.
Yep.
So that one, okay.
Would he have advantage because he's chained, or
He's
Does
not
he have
like
enough-
chained down. He's
Yeah,
just
he's not
Oh,
restrained.
not restrained.
He's anchored. It's cool.
yep?
like if you tied a rope around her waist while running around on a ship.
That's still
which we probably should have
8
done.
plus 5. That's
Next
13
time,
bludgeoning.
though.
Okay.
That's not
What if
too
I
bad.
take the chain
And
just-
can Alvin get within 30 feet of the tiefling?
Or like
With
peg it down.
I'm too far away from the board.
Yeah.
Move up some, yeah. You can move some.
You're gonna
you're
be 25
5,
movement.
10, 15, 20, 20. You can get
Yeah.
up to the priest if you want to.
No,
No,
you're supposed to be
the
within 30
tiefling.
He
feet.
can get there.
I'm trying to divide and conquer
As
my.
long as we're
10, 15, 20, 25 gets you.
It's just within 30. He doesn't need to
I
be.
just
Oh, yeah,
need to
yeah.
be within
Oh, yeah.
range to
Within
cast this
30?
spell.
Yeah.
Just move him
30.
up like 10 feet. Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Just enough to be. I
I'll
cast
get you
blight on the
Yeah.
tiefling.
Away from the other
baddies.
monsters, yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Blight.
Pump up. I like it. Pump
Yeah.
Ooh,
Light.
my.
It is a 15 con save for him. I'm using the dice app because it's a lot of.
Yeah.
It's 8d8, and I
Oh,
can't have that
fantastic.
fast.
Nope. He fails.
Roll.
Oh.
He takes 38 necrotic damage.
Ooh.
Okay.
Bam.
Oh, more. Lighted.
And that's not concentration.
That's always good.
Is that continuous?
No,
No,
no, it's. I would
But
have to
it's-
do it again.
Okay.
It's just a spell.
Cool. Cool.
I can put that
You
one more
finished?
time. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right, Ender.
Thank you.
Was it Thirkeer?
did you not attack? Did you?
No, you slashed. You killed the orc, man. We're still.
That was first round.
That was first round.
Yeah. What round
No,
are
you
we on
attacked
now?
the priest.
You attacked
You
the
attacked the
priest.
priest.
Oh, how did
Yeah.
I think you were ahead of me?
No,
I'm dumb.
No,
We're
no,
still-
it's still.
Sorry,
we're in
sorry,
the-
I'm getting
it's
tired.
still
We're
tail
getting
end.
tired.
Yeah, it's cool.
I thought we were at the top of
I'm
the
gonna
next
cast
round. I don't
Synaptic
know.
Static on the Tiefling.
Okay.
It's not a concentration spell, so I can still maintain.
That's the best.
Okay. Do I get a save?
Yes, you absolutely. It is an intelligence saving throw.
Natural 20.
Okay, so you beat me, so you take half damage,
Okay.
and that's 8d6.
Oh my.
Nice.
Man, the damage coming out of you guys is just.
You guys are kicking out some damage. Oh, I've been throwing damage at you guys, so it's fair play.
Yeah.
guys.
I think at higher levels.
That's
yeah,
what it is.
Both sides are like glass
I mean-
cannons.
Yeah,
total
I'm
24,
summoning
so half of that
that
as well.
magic.
Okay.
These are my big guns.
And there is the additional effect is. No, sorry, that's only after a
Oh,
failed save.
yeah.
Okay.
Failures usually you don't get the extra stuff.
Okay.
Mhm.
Cool. My turn. Right? You moved? Are you finished?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna roll for that group of orcs just once. What's the save?
It's a strength save of 14.
Yay!
No.
Yes!
But
Orcs!
they
Orcs
still,
break free!
that's still their action. They can move now, maybe. It doesn't
But
say anything about
that's
taking up
their-
their movement.
That's their
If-
action just for this group, though, right?
Yes, that's
Okay.
true.
Orc. Like, oh my god, big stone guy. Brad.
Yeah, go ahead. Attack the big
Brad.
stone guy. That's why I brought him.
Well, they can't on this.
They can't attack
No, they
yet.
can't attack
they
this
can.
turn.
They
They can
can
move.
They can move.
trigger
Um,
attacks of opportunity if someone moves.
And these two guys are gonna run up and attack Anolo.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
They're probably not gonna do very well. because
No, they
they're
will
orcs. Oh, yeah, axes. Check that
Well,
out.
move, Cotton. Let's see how that works out for them.
Well, that was comics. Nope, 19 doesn't hit. Oh, 24 hits. So he takes out a great axe and slashes you in the armor. Your armor kind of absorbs a bunch of it. You feel a bruising on your shoulder, and you take 5 damage.
Actually, minus that by 3.
No, 9 damage. I'm sorry.
Minus that, still by 3.
So take 6.
I'll take 6.
Okay, top of the round, Anolo.
Yes.
Now it's the top of the round.
Yeah, I was thinking of
Yeah,
well,
it's-
then I don't know.
Okay.
you-
I messed something up. Yeah,
We've discussed that there are too many A's.
there are too many A's.
Yeah.
Vander and Nola and Alvin.
And with each of my attacks, I can hit one and then the other, correct?
You can retarget, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Okay, so I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
In fact, let us go with Thunderous Smite. No, let's do Branding Smite. So
Branding
bonus
damage.
action. And this dude's gonna get some radiant damage.
Which guy?
Well, let's get that werewolf looking bro. I'm gonna throw down 2 dice.
The-
Werewolf's
With
gonna
the
be
long
yellow.
arms.
Okay, well that's just the regular. He's just a regular orc.
Yeah, I know that.
He just
but I'm
said
just saying
that's
out there.
the
So you know
one
which one
So-
is.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Net
Werewolf.
20 and a 1. So let's go
Okay.
with
The
yin and the yang.
Okay, let's do the 20 first.
Naturally, we will do that guy, and that's the werewolf looking bro,
Okay.
and that's also the the branding smite
Yeah.
bro.
I mean, you have to. I mean, you're gonna max damage. It's gonna be.
You're gonna mess.
He vapes.
Yeah. So you're branding smite. Take your sword, just
Well, not
lights,
New York, he does.
and you slaw this guy in half like a lightsaber. And he just falls into pieces. The other guy, there's a 1.
That would be a 1.
Roll a d20.
Do you want to
Roll a
roll a one
good
that's
D20.
good or bad?
Got a third.
A
This is
third,
exciting
a
factor.
neutral, a neutral
I
D.
got a 13.
Okay, you hold on to your sword.
Oh, boy.
Sucker.
Okay.
Why didn't
Do you wanna
attack
move?
that tiefling?
What?
Yeah.
I don't like having guys stabbing swords in my back. I'm just gonna cut their heads off.
Are you moving?
Besides, he's frozen. No, I'm not moving.
Okay.
I thought you were
Thurkir.
Now
Soot's on deck.
I don't have my weasel. I have to recklessly attack to get my advantage.
Yes.
My battle weasel.
28 to hit and 16.
Yep.
16 to hit.
Yep. 16 hits.
For 15. And he's not dead yet, is he? I'm gonna bite him then. I'm gonna use my bite
How much
attack.
damage did you do total?
32, 33, something like that.
Oh, you had to be a little more clear.
Yeah, you said
What was
16,
it?
15,
You
16.
kept throwing numbers at me.
And we
I
thought
thought
those
were
were
attack
hits.
rolls.
The second was 15. The first one was how
Six-
much damage? 16, I
16.
think.
Okay,
So 31 damage.
Okay.
16 more.
Alright, so I'm gonna bite him with my bonus action. 15 hit?
No.
Oh, no.
So
no
you're this
biting.
chain, you kind of just dances all the way after your claw attack.
Oh,
Yeah, it's too bad. Are
Keep
you moving?
Macarinas out of it.
That's the other guy.
that's the
Oh,
other
that's
guy.
the other guy.
I'm fine the chain.
Wait, it was
yeah.
because you said dances?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Are you moving?
Nope.
So,
I am gonna recast Flock of
He did last
Familiars,
time,
and this time I'm gonna get a bunch of ravens.
oh cool.
They're all gonna zip through the portal and get kind of a bird's eye view, a kind of circle,
Cool.
Okay.
so I can see what's going on.
All right. Snow.
Alright.
Oh, because you lost visual.
Drinking a potion is an action, right?
Yeah.
I think it's your full turn, other than movement, right? So, is that right? Or no?
I think you may still get your bonus action.
You
I
might get
believe
a
drinking
bonus
a potion
action.
is
But
an
if we
action.
talked
about
yeah.
this-
That's we talked about this. This is why we don't do it
action,
unless
but
it's
you
like
still have a bonus action and
unless
move.
it's an
anyone
emergency,
in
like you have to
chat
heal
know
someone, you're gonna
offhand?
die
Yeah.
or something.
Some people house roll.
I'm at 25 health out of
Yeah.
75. I am 2/3 dead.
So wait, what is it? A question? I missed this whole thing.
Alright, a potion, drinking one. Is it an action?
It is.
I'm pretty
It
sure.
is.
It is
Yes,
absolutely an
it
action.
is
I
an
just saw a thing on this. I just watched
And I
it.
think it
I've been
takes a
watching bunch of
move to
DM
get
things.
it. Like that's what I'm saying. It takes like your
Yeah.
whole
Doesn't do
turn
that.
to do it.
No, because you can still use a bonus and
If
a
you've still
movement.
got a bonus action, you can throw.
I can still run and drink a soda.
You
I
have
mean,
to
if
use a magic item, use an object.
I want to
it's a
see
full
you do
action.
that after
Full
we're
action.
out of
It's
here.
still
Really
a bonus
bad.
action, but
It ruins the game if you make it a bonus action.
Yeah.
it just breaks it.
Because you're just quaffing potions all the time.
Yeah.
It's the bandolier.
You gotta do it. Do
The
it.
amount of damage I've been taking, I gotta.
Do it.
Use the
Yeah,
biggest
do
one you
No
got.
question, man.
We're using potions. Holy cow.
44 plus 4.
You opened the night with a Nolo taking like 80 damage. Yeah, we're using potions, bro.
Are you serious?
Potions, short rests.
Yeah,
Hit dice.
Hit. That's what I'm
What
saying.
are we?
14.
We're in a different land.
That's better than nothing.
Okay. Is that it? You moving?
I feel like I'm a fairly okay distance away from everyone until lightning strikes me.
Okay, so what's the DC on your? Yeah, 17 for your autos.
Yes.
Hold on. Nope.
It's just gonna be dancing.
Oh,
for
now he's doing thriller.
And you gotta do his damage for ending your turn.
for ending his
Yeah.
turn in the same.
And
light.
Yeah.
still dancing in the spotlight.
He's allowed to attack with
What's that?
disadvantage.
Everybody
Yeah, but that gives you
dancing in the
disadvantage.
moonlight.
No, he's using his action to
beneath the
try
saving
and
throw.
stop.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he's told us. Yeah.
24.
Oh, wow. He's doing the Wang Chun.
Yeah, you.
Radiant damage, if that matters.
Yeah,
Yep.
so you see him, he's just dancing, and his skin is just flying off,
Oh,
and
God.
just being torn and
This is
burned off.
horrendous.
It's like the guy in Defense.
Pretty soon he's gonna be like dancing skeleton pretty soon.
1 sec.
And he looks bad too.
Let's see if this is an action or a bonus action.
What?
I can use my wall of light to shoot laser beams.
What?
Oh,
But, hold on.
gracious.
Okay, can
But
we
your
do that
bonus
next turn
action.
because that was
Yeah.
the end of that was my guy's turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so
Next time.
Now the priest guy.
Yeah, as a priest gets bad news, that's a lot of damage for you guys, not me.
Doesn't matter, it's an action anyway.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He's going to look at Thurkir,
Yes.
and he is going to try to dominate you.
Oh,
Is he a
Did you see
bard?
his face?
We're done.
oh boy.
His mind is
Alvin's the
frail.
only one with a whip for me.
Okay. So
I'll have to pull out the sword for this.
I gotta see what the saving throw. What's the saving?
Is that,
Oh
is that
god.
charm?
Hopefully it's Dex, but I don't think so.
Is Dominate a charm?
Yeah, it's a 5th level enchantment.
Intelligence or
Let me get
oh,
that
maybe it's
D10
It
out right now.
is Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay. I think I'm gonna probably end up using Bardic Inspiration. 10. My wisdom saving throw is 1, so that'd be 11. Yeah, I'm definitely using this. Plus 6, 17. There you go. Andrew.
Suck.
Yeah, he made
Just
it?
enough.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
So as he calls out, he points his fingers like his claws at you, and he gutturally utters something in Orcish, and you feel your mind kind of be warped a bit. You're like, you shake it off, and you're just like, kill. Okay.
That was close.
He is,
Too hungry,
no,
can't listen to you.
He can't. He has no place to run. He's just gonna stand there and take it. Okay. Great.
Ooh.
Brad. Alvin, you're on deck.
Got it.
Brad's gonna turn and do thunderclap, which means every other creature within 5 feet of me makes a Constitution saving throw. Since it's a bard, I believe that's a 16 DC. And
Fail.
okay,
Is it just enemies or us too?
for you guys too, but none of you guys are within 5 feet of me.
Just
So
like it's just gonna be these 3 dudes.
5, 6, 7, 8, 10 damage each.
Goodbye.
Pop,
Yeah,
pop,
you
pop,
clap
pop.
your hands and they pop.
Wow.
Please stop fighting us. We're the good guys.
Yes,
I'm a
Brad,
hero,
and they're the
pal.
bad guys.
So it's difficult to tell whether it's
Likes
your hands
Brad
at the
so
thunder or
much.
the thunder around you, but you clap your hand and the thunder around just coughing us and boom! The sonic energy just explodes these guys. Okay.
And then I am gonna move up right here.
Alvin,
Okay. Stone, keep it up.
who's you hitting? I forgot.
The priest.
Okay.
Does a 17 do a 16 or a 17 hit?
Both hit.
They both hit? Okay.
Okay.
I'll roll
Roll damage.
all the damage at once. 16 plus 8, 24 plus the 10, 34 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Hey Snow, perk up, buddy. And as a bonus action,
Hey.
Alvin casts Healing Word
Oh,
at
What to do?
5th level
Oh, nice.
because
1d4
healing-
per level.
Yeah, that's why. So that's 5d4.
Plus your spell.
Yeah,
stack
plus
ability
my
modifier.
plus my spell thing. So that's 16
Okay, are you moving?
plus.
Are you moving?
No, I'm not
Okay,
gonna move.
Andrew, let's keep it going.
Yeah, it's getting late.
Yeah,
How's that priest looking?
They're
So
both-
5d4
they both look bad.
plus 8. Are you gonna roll or him?
I
He
just
cares
I
to
rolled it. It's alright.
And then
Sorry,
step
I lost
in,
Um,
stab him twice, and step out.
19.
Okay.
19 HP.
That's good.
16.
That's a hit.
Elvin still had an action.
Oh.
Right here.
You did?
20.
Sorry.
20
Yeah.
that hits. Okay, so I got roll 2
We'll
d8.
get those things.
Yeah.
5,
All good, Alvin.
Yeah, it's almost 10:30.
10
We
plus
got
16.
Yeah,
each
no, we
round.
need to.
22.
Okay. He is. They are both looking real bad.
Step out.
Okay, so step out. Alan will pick up with your action.
Yeah, he blights the tiefling again.
Okay. What's the save?
It's a 15 con.
Oh, in. Who am I scared about?
Your
You can
kid.
do it, Thurkir!
Fail.
There it is.
Fail?
Yep.
46 necrotic.
Okay, his body shrivels and you see his tiefling form fade away. And what you see
Tiefling.
instead is like a dragon-looking like figure with long arms and long claws, wings like a yellow reddish frill and a green snout emerge, and it just shrivels up into almost like a dusty carcass and falls to the ground.
Dead?
Yeah.
He was really a dragon.
He was secretly a dragon.
Do something else to it, make
I
sure
would
it stays
stay.
down.
Okay. So yeah, he's toast. And Andrew did orc's turn. Yay, orcs! The orcs, they break rank.
What rank?
They
I know.
They're gonna peace out.
They
They're,
had dysentery.
screw it.
and ran.
they're all gonna flee because
You can do an attack of opportunity
Yeah.
if you really want to, but
Nah.
I don't think. Yeah.
okay, top of the round, Manolo.
I am gonna go ahead and lunge and slash and dash that
Mhm.
dude there. 15.
No. You
Do I
triple-
get a helping hand because I'm adjacent to another player?
Oh,
like
yeah. Oh yeah, you're flanking. Yeah. Yeah.
a 16?
Yeah.
Okay, that's one attack.
They both hit them because you're
Yeah.
flanking.
So then that would be. $25.
How do we do this?
Oh man, this is gonna be righteous. So I'm gonna slash across and then bring it straight down through like this right there.
Okay, cool. And you
And then pull it back out.
you're sheathing your sword at him.
Yep, and then
Down his throat.
Oh gosh.
And you pull your sword out, and there's like a flopping tongue,
Oh.
and
bloodstream.
shoots up. Yes, all that stuff. We are out of combat.
Yeah. I want to come through the portal and be like, wow, there's so much blood.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're into that
ours.
sort of thing. Oh, are you?
Look at it.
Look at it.
That was rough.
Boy.
Since we don't want to hang around here,
We have a minute or so before this thing closes.
Has the storm stopped?
The storm is stopping.
Okay.
It's slowing down, but the elemental still seems to be remaining. For the moment. I mean, because it's immediately after combat.
I'm gonna search the priest.
Okay.
let's take him back.
I was thinking I just
Yeah.
cut wherever he's attached to off and just drag him back with us.
Grab
I'll
the,
just pick him right up and we'll go.
grab
Do
the
you want me to
non
spare the
Wait,
dying on
wait.
him? Should I spare the dying on him? Do we?
No.
What?
No, we went the opposite of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
We want to kill the.
I was thinking we separate him into pieces so he can't be resurrected too. Like
I just have a spell for that.
Maybe we
yeah.
should grab the not a
They're
tiefling
cute.
Leave like his
too.
legs
Yeah.
here.
Oh,
You want a not a
so-
tiefling snack?
Third gear, grab the priest.
All right.
No, grab whatever the
The
hell that
dust?
is.
That's actually the dust fizzles.
Oh, we totally.
He's
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
gone.
And the
well,
rest
I mean-
of him is rematerialized back in some other planet.
Oh, sweet. I know.
Did he
Do you
drop
think
any
anything
items or
behind?
no?
Yeah.
The
No.
dragon guy, no.
Can I take a second? I would like to use ghostly gaze to look through this pillar thing that we're on and see if there's anything down there or anywhere around here.
Oh,
What is ghostly?
no, it's just it's actual legitimate stone.
Okay. Yeah. I can see through stuff.
I guess I'll cut off his arms so instead of
Yeah.
taking the chains off, we'll take him back.
Okay, so you just cut it. Yeah, you just
Arms and legs off. It's just faster than
Instead
trying
of
to
cutting
take
to
the
the
shackles
chin,
off.
it is.
Wow.
I saw Mad Max.
Yeah.
Efficient.
And you take the torso of the priest, I guess.
Yeah, the priest.
We're the good
There's
guys.
stuff.
They're the good guys.
He was
And
dead. He
you-
didn't feel it.
Hightail it back through the gate, I imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so boom, boom, bam, 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 and you'll 5 miles away to the other side of the gate. You are emerged next to your airship, where the sky is clear.
Well, 5
We
miles
have to
away.
walk.
Wait,
We
what?
have to walk
Oh,
back.
We
walk.
walk,
We
right?
have to walk.
Yeah, yeah,
we-
yeah.
Oh,
No,
my bad.
It's, yeah.
Can
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm tired.
We walk back to the airship. Yes.
You walk 5 miles back to the airship.
Yes.
That's fine. Okay,
Yeah.
so you went to the gate, got to the edge of the. Okay, yeah, so you skip the orcs.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yes.
gotcha.
Throw
Thank you
that
guys. So now you're back to the airship. It is
So we've
evening,
been
early
longer than
evening.
an hour. Stone
Um,
disappears.
repairs are still going on, but we're gonna pick it up there next time.
Can we say long rest or no?
Yeah, if you want.
Long rest.
Okay, you can long rest.
We can.
That would
Yeah,
be
Are
we
we
shall
really
say
gonna play
there.
a long
Yeah, you
rest
can
with
take a
the
long rest.
unicorn
Oh,
running
well,
around?
Let's decide next
we-
week.
Well, we
Next
can't move
time.
the ship in
We'll see-
until it's
I mean,
repaired.
Yeah,
That
we'll,
is true.
yeah, but just like next week we can.
And
Yeah,
like we
decide
have like no spell slots.
We have no way of getting up there
Alright,
without
we'll
the
have to
ship.
end the
do we?
stream.
Yeah,
Um,
I've got.
Everything.
Well, I had low level stuff left.
Yeah, I was gonna say I used for
Alright.
once
That flipping
all
Bye
the
for now.
fourth and fifth.
Good night,
Thanks,
everybody.
Good night, Internet. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Spell, dude.
Sundays,
Oh my god, is
Mondays,
that awesome or
all
what?
the fun